There's a war in the feeling, they ain't keeping it real. They think it's easy to peel just cause they flipping those bills. The only vote is for Hill, but if I trump it'll cost. We already walking dead in the land of the lost. I've been taking it way back, say Jack. Be my own wicked woman on the track while you twerking in the trap. I'm gonna get them plaques, yeah, my mind is on them racks. I'm just stating loosely facts, go and get that contact with your loose leaf ass. Leaning on the wall with your bathroom pass. Need a Wonder Woman in your life, how fast? How I'm gonna tell the truth, but you puff pass. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. Speak my vernacular. She back, For unlawful carnal knowledge, I'm wedged into worry while they suck and hurry. I'm just skating, do my derby. Watch these cameras all pervert me. Won't respect my name and dirt me, but I woke up early. Even when I'm fucking late, I'm applesauce and frosting the cake. Bake your plate A while they ingenuities ace. I'm planning an escape with the Save the World 10.8. Love potion number 9, fine dine. I want a piece of American pie. Lie under pudding pop shop that I ate the chocolate up. Why they sell me Californication? Afro on Rodeo blaxploitation, and all this to the congregation.
From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny, straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies. Let us know if it gets any better. Daisy cannot hear us either.
Hello. Testing.
Bueller.
Testing.
Can we sing a song?
Bueller.
I saw a guy today in like a barbershop quartet hat.
Now that people can hear.
There we go. We have
That's
audio.
fine.
Oh, they can hear us. All right, cool. I can play.
Yo, shout out to Daisy watching us on Twitch. We always appreciate
Thanks,
the
Daisy.
Twitch posse. Y'all always come correct.
These are one of my favorite flowers.
My son wants to start a Twitch page, and I'm always like, I do not need old men to be jerking off to you. Whoa.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Maybe
Can
he's
someone
chasing
text?
after-
Huh?
maybe he's chasing after Sonic.
How about you text him and let him know that we're live, and we would appreciate his
Christmas.
soft shoe.
It's like Krampus and stuff.
Krampus.
Dang, I'm gonna get to 10 minutes today.
No,
I
you're
swear to
not.
God.
You already ruined it.
I said fuck.
Yeah.
Like the suit.
No, you
He
did
didn't
not.
say
fuck.
fuck.
Did he?
I said fuck. I
Did he?
didn't get to the.
Anybody
I didn't get to like several Ks.
anybody out in Misfit land? Did you hear him say?
They weren't hearing us.
Oh,
anyway.
actually, they didn't hear us.
Nobody
So
heard anything.
no, all right, so we're good. We're good. We're still in the clear. So yeah,
I didn't use a Trump abbreviation, KKK. I'm all good.
Oh, hi, Sarah. I did not realize.
That's smart, funny. Fuck y'all.
There you go.
That fast.
And then you ruined it just like that. It's almost like you don't want us to win, Jamie. It's almost like you don't want us to win.
Marcus, what are you doing?
He's handling technical difficulties. Because much like life and all of us, we fly by the seat of our pants and we try to prepare for things, but we also have to improv. So
Penalty shot.
while Marcus gets everything
So I
dialed,
almost got the small bottle again, and I was like, wait,
no,
I need to get the big bottle.
get the big
for
bottle
$3
because
more.
yo. So my neighborhood store the other day, I was there
The whole set.
a couple weeks ago. I went to get a $7.50 and the guy was like, for a few dollars more, and he just pulls the handle out, and I was like, well,
Okay.
the Costco lover in me is like, please and thank you.
I'm buying wine. Why get a
And dude, that handle lasted me and Meg's like 2 weeks. So we saved a few dollars.
That's
Saved, you get a 24-pack and a handle of KG, and you're living the dream.
What was the 24-pack?
Miller Lite.
Man,
We just wanted a beer, something that tastes like,
There's certain things.
something you
on
have to
my
think
list-
about.
on my list of like I'm an adult now. I don't have to drink anymore. Like Natty Ice.
I don't do ice beer, man.
Like I feel like in my age range. Now I'm not against a 40, but I'm not gonna drink a Natty Ice.
I've
You
reached
give me a cold 45, we gonna have a problem.
I've reached the stage in my life where I am okay with drinking beer that I used to make fun of people for drinking, and like Miller Lite and Bud Light. I used to be a snob. I used to associate it with frat boys.
Miller Lite?
Those types. Yeah, squares.
Yo, I didn't have
Squares.
Normie beer.
I only
It's a
had Yingling.
normie beer, but you know what it is? It's a easy drinking. I don't have to think about it.
It's lawnmower beer.
It's beer flavored
It's lawnmower
water.
beer. Like it's beer flavored beer. That's it.
Beer flavored beer.
Beer flavored beer.
So
No, I didn't have another beer outside of Yingling until I got to DC. And I remember like, oh my god,
that's so
like,
tragic.
Miller Genuine Draft. I've heard
I mean,
of this.
I remember
Like-
when, dude, Yingling used to be like
Yo, DC used to
a
love
decent
it.
beer.
And then
DC
that
was
bastard-
all about. People would be like, "Can I get a Ling Ling?" And I'm like, "You want a Panda?"
Ling Ling.
A jingling.
No, the beer, the Ling Ling. And I was like,
Oh, you're not saying it right,
"Oh,
cool.
yeah." There's a Y on there.
Not
You,
yet, Jamie. Not
you
yet.
heathen.
I'm trying.
I almost dropped
Jamie
it.
just goes, go.
No, it's. I mean, we already. I
We
mean,
did it, though. We did it.
we were doing.
There
Here's the thing.
There's no sound.
Jamie was driving down the road and saw the guardrail and was like,
Still
I
hit that.
could avoid the guardrail, but
Still
I got the insurance.
We
We'll
were
scratch this
listening
rental.
to body count.
Oh God. This is actually a true story. The last show that we did,
Hey, stop
at-
snitching, stop snitching.
yeah. never. It was
fun times,
right before the pandemic. It was one of our last live shows.
But we still got another car and still made it on time.
That shit
Yeah.
was so funny.
Maybe you love shenanigans after that?
No.
You
No,
lost
no,
another
We
car.
had to walk like 3 blocks to get another
It was like
car.
a block and a half.
Was
The
it?
We were
car to
just
go, and
drunk.
it was teeny
Hey,
tiny.
stop snitching. Shit.
Stop snitching, man.
Whatever. They're defunct now, aren't
No, they're not. They still exist.
Who's
They-
defunct?
No, it's not like that one, but it's another one that do the same thing.
they?
Yeah, we had a few.
All right.
Anyways, guys, when you're ready to
We're
put
past 10 minutes.
When
So
did I have-
when you
I
guys
haven't
are
had
ready
a
to
summer
put
few in
when
a
you guys
while.
are ready to put money on my books,
That's a lie.
my name is James Alexander Roderick.
oh no, he gave us the middle name too. How did I not know
Wow.
that was?
Oh yeah, no, I sound like a
So
porn
you're
star
so you're Jar?
Yeah,
Jar.
Jar Jar
it
Drinks.
could be worse. Bar Simpson is all I gotta say.
Bar
don't Jar
Simpson.
Simpson me, goddamn it.
Jars
Jar
Simpson.
Simpson.
Now you done fucked up, right?
Now
Yeah, I
you
swear,
jars
we can
from
get
now
You know
on.
you done fucked up.
We can ruin this wall of black.
You said you bought the beer at 11:15. So for those
Oh,
of you,
Alexander was here last time then. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
what you're saying?
No, that wasn't Alexander. That was a
No.
whole person that
no,
fucking this bastard drugged
no, that was
over
Alexander.
here.
That was definitely Alexander.
That was definitely
Alexander.
No, who y'all met was Jaime Alejandro Rodriguez.
Actually, that makes way more sense.
You met Jaime Alejandro Rodriguez.
That makes way more sense
And
because
every time I think about that shit, it was the 20 minutes of me giggling behind Marcus.
Even though-
that Marcus drugged me.
even though he was
And
saying, no,
he
you
didn't
drugged
take no
yourself.
No,
you
but
drugged
he didn't tell us.
yourself.
He didn't tell us. And he probably sat there and giggled. It was like, watch Jamie be fucked
So for
up.
those of you
You were
wondering,
just like gobbling up your
Yeah, and it was so good. I hate white chocolate.
for those of you in need of the dots being connected, last show that we had, Marcus gave Jamie some white chocolate, but neglected to tell him or me that it was special.
It was fun chocolate.
Had I known, I would have had more, but Jamie ended up having
All of it.
the majority. No, I had a piece.
Almost all of it.
He had 75%
No,
of it.
I had 98%.
No. I broke off. I
But
broke off
inside
I
about
had chunk, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get another piece with a nut. This
Long-
gonna be
yeah.
bomb and shit.
long story
We
short.
got to that break, and I was like, yo, I'm fucked up.
Do
Marcus was like-
do yourselves
Marcus was like, I
do
drugged you.
yourselves a favor. Go to our YouTube channel if it's up. Is it up there? Yeah. Go to our YouTube channel and watch this
Has it
episode.
been edited down to like an hour because
yet.
there's so much of that show we can't air.
It's-
So, but I
What?
wanted to like expose it on the show, but when we were outside smoking a cigarette, I felt bad for you because you're like, God, I'm so fucked up and like, what the fuck?
Because it's
So
your
I was like,
fucking fault. You weren't like, hey, slow down on chocolate, fat boy. Like, no, but here I am.
Dude, if I'd have known, I would have I was like, ooh,
He did
there's
everything but
cashews.
take my butt.
There's cashews in here. I would have finger fought you for half of it.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? Like on live TV if needed. So for anybody interested who
Wait, why does
gives
my coochie have a
who
penis?
gives a shit,
That's
you
how high I was. Like,
anyone that's interested, you can find me on the Book of Faces, the Grams of Insta. I'm on Threads for the I don't know how many people are doing the Threads thing, and I think also I still have I haven't TikTok. I haven't done a fucking TikTok. I feel like what's the point? They're gonna shut that shit down. But I'm Crushing Boo on all platforms. Please hit me up, send me hook a brother up with a follow, and I'll follow you back,
Uh-oh.
and we'll see what's up.
What'd I do?
Val's over here fucking with the AI. AI's fucking with Val. By the way, don't try to follow her at all on social media. She hates your guts. Wants nothing to do with you. You think I'm the
Literally, I hate everything.
I thought I was the angry hardcore punk rock dude in here, but Val is she's got enough rage for all of us.
All of us.
She used to be a school teacher. Don't play with her. She's a bartender, so now she deals with adult-sized children in Georgetown.
So what area is the worst for drunks?
Everywhere.
Or
Everywhere. All of it.
adults acting like
Yes.
children?
I don't know. Do you depend? It depends on what flavor. It depends on what flavor. Do you want? Do you want? Do you want my dad's a lawyer drunk, or do you want U Street on a Saturday night?
You know who my daddy is drunk.
You know, there's yeah.
Oh, wait. This
But
song,
do you
wait,
know
you
who
know
I
my
am?
personal favorite is? This song is about me drunk. So there's one for you right there.
Ooh, I'm not
Oh
familiar
my
with
God,
that
this
one.
song's about me.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Shout
how
out to
I
all
got
the
it.
DJs out there that have to deal with those weekend warriors.
So what's worse, being a DJ at a wedding or something and people requesting songs, or bartending and people?
Always bartender.
Oh, I
Always
just said-
bartending.
I-
Because a DJ,
I
if
enjoy
you're a DJ and you're hired to do a private event, well, I think it just depends. If you're a DJ at a club and you're performing, your talent.
But you also might
You
be
no. Let me finish. You perform like I'm in a band. Don't hire my band and to be like, can you play? No, I'm playing the. It's super quiet. Yeah, I'm playing the music that I make. This is my. So if I'm a DJ and I'm DJing in a club, this is my mix for the night. This is my set for the night. This is what I'm doing. Don't come up to me asking for songs. But if you're a DJ at a wedding, a private event, depending on the situation, maybe you have that flexibility. Maybe you've got the catalog and you can do that type of thing. But like, you shouldn't get bent out of shape if you walk up to somebody who's that DJ is working. While they are just quote unquote playing music, they are working, and you got to respect their grind and their hustle. Hustle, not hustle. Hustle.
Puzzle. What?
Puzzle. Anyways.
I enjoy saying nope, like what you're saying. I'd like to say no. I love saying nope to people.
Nope.
They're like, can I have? And I go, nope.
You've seen me do it 1,000 times. My personal favorite. No.
I like to try. I like to try.
I like the 3-second stare and then walk the fuck away.
I like to dance around it and just like give them everything but that until finally they're just too much, and then I'm like, no.
Think of, like, when you're asking such a dumb question, like you're looking at the menu and like, and I'll read to you what we have, the menu that you're looking at, and then I'll go, we have Bud Light, no, like Corona. And then they go, you don't have Modelo? What? No. Sir.
No, I get that when the kitchen's closed. They're like, so you have nothing? Like, remember I said no earlier? Like 10 seconds ago. I was like, oh.
I mean, I'm not talking about. Well, I wasn't talking about dumb questions because dumb questions deserve dumb answers. But like,
hey, you play silly games. You play silly prizes.
Like, especially if you're holding the menu in your hand and you're asking me what we have, like, yeah, obviously.
Well, those times, sometimes when I do that, sometimes
I'll just point to the beers.
Like, I like to revert to Miss Torres, and I'll be like, let's look at the menu together.
Oh.
And I go, oh.
Let's all put on our reading hats.
No, I mean, I just like to be a dick, and I'll be like, let's look.
I like to turn to Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory, and I'm hoping you can hear me blinking.
Hey, Marcus, when you come back, I have an idea.
We can't do that on camera.
No. This is a PG. It's a PG idea. It's totally it's
Prince George's County idea. Because I got the text one.
It's fan friendly. It's a fan friendly idea.
We have fans.
Cheers.
We do have weird fans.
We got Craigslist fans.
Oh no, we don't.
We ain't got Tom fans.
No, we have fans.
This ain't MySpace.
We have fans. They scan Craigslist just for the thrill, but they don't actually like reach. All right, maybe
I
like.
used to get my foot pics, nigga. I never got a foot pic on Craigslist.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
But,
Supposedly.
No, so I wanted to bring. The only reason why I brought up Craigslist. Do you remember the misconnections section?
I remember. Well, not I didn't fuck with Craigslist. I knew that it existed. I knew that was.
I've never done anything on Craigslist worth doing.
Linked up with each other.
That section right there is like, oh, like I saw this girl at this coffee shop and she was so beautiful. I'm hoping she knew this coffee shop was.
I mean, City Paper used to have that same thing in the back with the personals, but it was always right there, right before the like, hey, fucking full release massage, like, you know, yeah, well, or whatever, like, you know. But I always thought that misconnections thing was a little stalkery, like, hey, I saw you on the Metro, or saw you at Trader Joe's, and you were wearing this.
Yeah, but I guess, like, I mean, if you think about it, there's really no other way to find that person.
No.
Like, if you, like, connected, if you, like, somehow connected.
What are the odds that they're looking at Craigslist the same time that you are?
Like, I've known people who, like,
gone back,
connected with other people because people really read those things.
No,
Val says she has a friend
that
hooked up with a misconnection.
And this is how we got the District of Misfits, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know.
Craigslist misconnection.
Val's always super stealthy about her dating situation, so when she says she's talking about someone she knows, I'm like, really, Val?
But really, it was somebody that I knew.
Here's the fun fact about Craigslist. They made $10 billion.
Craigslist? Still, like,
what?
really?
Yeah, I heard that.
Stop.
Wait,
Stop. Yo, big that shit.
Wait.
10 billion?
Here's how I believe Marcus, because people are weird. And animosity.
Huh?
Onomatopoeia, what?
Actually, I will say it might not even
Fuck y'all, Philadelphia public school system. We're gonna go ahead and
which is surprising because I thought Princess was dead.
thanks, Simone. You're not helping.
I thought so too.
So once they got rid of the sex part, I thought they were dead.
Wait, they got rid of the sex part?
After
There
the,
ain't no way in hell they got rid of
They
the
did.
sex part.
after the Craigslist
What's
murders,
they there for?
yes, after the Craigslist
They were
murders
Craigslist murders?
Oh yeah, dude.
That counted?
in Boston.
There's a whole
The
document.
second
there's a
Craigslist came up, I was like, okay, people are getting murdered. Like, they
Bro,
were like,
it's almost like
what
a,
is that people cared about?
it's almost like a whole cross section of true crime,
Yeah.
like type shit. Yeah.
So all my jobs in DC have come from Craigslist. Like, if it wasn't a friend of a friend, it was through Craigslist.
I got multiple apartments. from
All of
Craigslist.
Marcus's hits have come off of Craigslist.
Also, I used to get a lot of my furniture off Craigslist. I did. A lot of my furniture was from Craigslist.
Dude, nothing beats Free Cycle.
Yes. Oh, I also got stuff from Free.
Nothing beats Free
But they
Cycle.
also, but
the
on
TikTok,
Craigslist, there
buy
is like
nothing, buy
free
nothing
stuff.
group on TikTok, not TikTok, on Facebook is the shit.
Buy nothing.
So for
So it's like Free Cycle,
for all
but
you children who
There's
don't like,
free stuff on
yeah, there's always free stuff, but buy nothing group, they go by section in DC, and like you literally just type in your section, you go to the buy nothing group, and people are just giving away.
Well, see, that's a good thing
Because
about
this city's so transient, it's like, all right, I can't take my 70
That's
right.
So okay, and then
you took your
Guys, I'm gonna go pee.
video off.
All right, it should be good now, then.
Well, we don't need to look at your face.
checking, check, baby, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but we
I'll
don't
be right
actually
back.
have to see your face.
Right now,
We're back. Yes, we're back. All right, just in time for.
Sir,
Don't touch any of the cameras.
I can't. There's nowhere for me to go.
Oh yeah, sure. No. There's a bar.
No,
there.
there's no.
Oh, there's a bar there.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It hurt my nuts.
For those of you who want to know how the sausage is made, here you go.
Wait, this is the behind the scenes in porn.
Only way less sexy.
So way less sexy.
Everybody
Okay.
saw my back.
But I feel like the story is better when with Jamie here because he's a dad and hurry up, fool. Big steps, big boy steps, big boy steps.
Go upstairs.
How about this? While Jamie's doing the thing, maybe we queue up a video or something. Just kill some time. Like, not yet.
No.
Sorry, I already did the call to action like early because
That was the story about the river.
Is there a story about the river?
oh, how about this?
It's been hot as piss. Let me
What-
tell you that.
Val, what's your safe word?
Oh, piss.
Oh, damn. That's fucking potent. All right.
Yeah. So okay, go ahead.
Mine is gonna be my safe word is gonna be sweaty.
Sweaty piss.
Sweaty and piss.
Marcus.
Granola.
Lame.
No. He Kaiser Soze.
Yeah, no. Should have gone with the theme.
I mean,
What was the thing?
I don't know. Sweaty piss.
oh, see,
I pulled a valve to the shit outside. My bad.
what's going on? All right, look, you guys, we get to limit these bathroom breaks. This is bad for the show. Usually it's an hour or two that we're doing all this.
Our audio be better than the show.
I mean, we're back on.
Oh shit!
We're back on.
I heard you say that once.
We're on like Donkey
I
Kong.
didn't go that far. Shit, I ain't that big.
No.
I didn't-
Even
I
though it's
just wanted to
symbolic.
Get out of the
What's your
the
safe word?
camera.
Right, exactly. There you go.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All right.
So, okay, now that you're back,
Marcus still owes me money.
I find out my kids are watching this show, and I am completely just fucking twisted up on the inside because they're good kids. They are smart, but they're still kids. You know what I mean? Like we have a whole thing where if they. I try to walk the line between preserving their innocence for as long as possible, but also letting them know the world is what the world is. When they were little,
Oh no.
this is the whole back thing. When they were little, they were my stepdad let them watch Cleveland Show, South Park, Family Guy, all those things that like a first and second grader probably shouldn't have been watching. My kids
What were you
saw
watching in second grade?
Mike, what did I watch in second grade? I watched the A-Team.
I watched Debbie does that.
I watched Knight Rider. I watched.
Very inappropriate
Marcus,
thing.
that's
You
why
know-
your growth was stunted.
You know what I mean? Like,
You'd be 6'5" if you didn't watch Debbie do Dallas.
I watched Deep Throat at age too.
no, I didn't watch porn
don't
until I was like
remember that.
a teenager. I did steal my mom's boyfriend's magazines though, and I definitely did get caught with them.
Oh, this is for the invention of the razor too.
You know, but it was all it was all softcore too. So you know what I mean. It wasn't like I didn't see penetration until I was like
I found it.
middle school.
I think I found like one of my dad's like porn videos one time,
Oh, I found a stash.
like a
My buddy
VHS.
found out his
Oh, yeah.
dad.
My
buddy-
brother and I watched it.
and you watched it. Then you had to rewind it to the exact spot where.
Yeah.
My buddy
Otherwise-
found out that his dad was gay because the girl never showed up.
I'm sorry. What?
As in, like two guys were having a conversation, the
Oh,
sex
please, what?
started, and then no girl ever showed up.
Interesting.
And I was
Who
like,
is this?
This is a buddy of mine from back home.
That's
So
his
his dad
story, and
is-
he's sticking to it.
His dad had just gay porn. It was just like, cuz
Hey, I found out my parents were swingers, going through like.
What?
You gonna tell your whole ass parents like
Della,
that? Like,
what?
Hey, why? What? Your cousin watches
Della
this thing.
whores? Like,
Wait, what about his cousin?
what was y'all
Marcus-
doing? No,
Are they
no,
watching
no,
this? Wait, the one who watches the show?
Probably. Do you know like where
Wait,
one of
she's a
their?
swinger?
No, I'm saying he's talking about his parents and his fucking.
Oh, his
cousin
cousin's
is
watching. Yeah. By the way, it was nice to meet you at Kent Island, and
Yes.
Thanks
you,
for hanging
Corinne.
out with us.
Corinne, thank you very much. We'll bring you
Yes.
back the
Oh my
s'mores
God.
things.
Yeah. All those things that you brought us, amazing.
The telescopic s'mores skewers.
So here's the
Yeah.
funny thing about Ken Isle.
Get back to swingers.
When my parents from Rehoboth would go venture out to meet other couples,
Okay.
I found out there's a set of them in Ken Isle.
Ken Island?
Oh, wait, there's a what?
Where I can't.
There's like a little community or some
I
shit?
can't. I don't know if it was like one couple.
Or they had
5
friends.
The next 5 minutes is all about Marcus right now.
They
I
had
ain't
friends
gonna-
in Kent Island.
So like
They
when you
had
say
friends.
So here's how it all
Friends.
happened.
Keep the party going.
What? Are
I
you,
had a
your
girlfriend who
your
was
brother
extremely
also watches
open.
this sometime.
Yeah, whatever. Was extremely open.
Does
So
your brother
she
know?
joined.
Are you about to fuck his world up?
No, she joined.
Also, your parents watch this.
Wait,
Well,
he
your
doesn't
dad does.
know?
She no, I think I was the only one that found out. So she joined a swingers community on the internet years ago.
Just airing his parents.
And
airing
then,
his shit
like,
out.
I came across because we were living in Delaware at the time, so I came across
Stella what?
this name.
Della who?
Can I have some food
Stella
now?
why?
No, came across his name, and then one time I was standing in my parents' house, looking over like some shit, and I found like on my dad's calendar, he writes everything down, and underneath tucked, I saw that same name with like passwords to the website, and realized
Marcus's new
Think we all
Instagram
need
name
this.
is Snitchy
Can
McRat.
I have
Cause you out here telling, bro. Like,
Right?
oh man,
Airing
Y'all
out
see that
family
TikTok?
secrets.
Tell you why I watched
Dad,
Debbie
what's
Does-
this upside down pineapple emoji for?
So I'm explaining
They
why
didn't
I
have
watched Debbie
emojis,
Does
they had
Dallas
stickers.
and Deep Throat at that time because
Oh, and
I
there was
found
also,
the
what was the other
stash.
one? Behind the Green Door? Or the Green
It's
Door?
behind the green
Free
door.
Window.
No, it was like behind the Green Door. It was
is
it was
this
in that
thing?
I
same.
had booty talk. Y'all are fucking up.
I don't even know what I was watching.
Oh,
there were
and
like
then my parents had
aliens
satellites.
involved.
Bambi aliens. Yes, nigga. Yo,
Sexy
Filipino
aliens.
porn is probably hilarious. Like, I put this coconut milk all over you.
That's racist. It's beautiful and sexy,
that's
just like
fine.
every other
like
kind
I said,
of
I had
porn.
booty talk. Like black porn ain't racist. You ever going on like Pornhub and it'd be like white porn be like, oh, like mother having fun with her like
Hashtag
stepson.
black
like black
stepdad.
porn be like black slut getting dick down by every dick on earth. You be like, yo,
No, that's why.
Hold
That's
on,
why
like-
if you're gonna watch any of that, you put in black stepdad, because at least then you get.
this is why I don't go to family reunions.
Or it's little white.
I don't go to family reunions because I don't really have a family.
It's little white girl
is what-
with her black friends.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is that what it is?
It's like a gang.
No, that's just called
The
black.
girl's like this big.
It's a
and
whole
she's
little
white,
section. It's called
red
black.
hair or something like that.
Yeah, how do they
Well,
walk
wait, stop,
after that?
stop,
too?
stop.
Like,
Here's the thing. There's studio magic that happens in just like regular movies or whatever. The average person, the average girl in a porn is probably somewhere between 5 feet tall and 5'5", and the dudes that they cast are usually between 6 feet tall or maybe taller.
that's
So
black porn.
proportionally speaking, that's why everything always looks so fucking huge.
Okay,
It's
but you're
just-
talking about like staged, like filmed. porn.
Yeah. Not
Not
regular
like-
gonzo
not like- but,
oh,
yeah,
me
not
and my
like-
girl.
not
Not that
like
shit. I'm talking about like professionally
porn
made
or
shit.
like Pornhub.
I'm
Like,
talking
that
about, like-
shit is just
yeah.
right.
All right, guys.
They're
to
actors.
digital bukkake. Let's go. Here we go. We're all
Oh my god. Wait. Dude, you just reminded me of a meme.
Where do you
that
buy
I-
it?
So while he's
Show us
looking for that
what's this
meme, so I gave you the thing about Craigslist. Another fun fact about
God.
Bing. I heard and read that Bing will overtake Google in the next few years.
Huh?
Nuh-uh.
And we
Bing
still
that
ain't
shit.
sponsored.
And we're not sponsored by
Bing that
Bing.
shit.
Bing
that
that
shit, Marcus.
shit.
I'm now that I'm actually
We
doing
should hashtag
sponsorship
that.
stuff.
No, Bing that shit.
Bing that shit, Marcus.
So
We have like 5 years of content of Bing that shit, Marcus.
so I'm actually going to put together a thing of trailers, a whole trailer of that, and I'm going to email Bing.
They gonna sue.
So
Bing that shit, Marcus.
They gonna
so question, y'all.
Jail, we go to jail.
You know those Skeletor memes that they do?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Until next time.
Yeah, so there's one here. It's not a video. It's just the meme, just a screenshot, and it's Skeletor laying like all casual, and it says Bukkake is technically a baby shower
Yeah, pretty much.
until we meet again.
So my
That's
dad
awesome.
used to say that Skeletor was just dead Macho Man.
No, don't do that to the Macho Man.
And then you
Oh
think about it, you
yeah,
be like, hold
you're
the
a
fuck up.
punk, Hogan.
You take 2 seconds, you be like, he is really dead Macho Man.
Oh, you know what? For any pro wrestling fans that are out there watching right now, I would like to just say condolences to the family and friends of Paul Heyman because
He probably died?
but they put him through a table on Friday on SmackDown, and man, he ain't gonna be on TV for a hot minute. But it's gonna be great because he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back with Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. And it's gonna be and Jey Uso is gonna reunite. It's gonna be the original Bloodline versus the new guys. It's gonna be great.
So I want to apologize to Jamie.
Polonese.
You want to pollinate with Jamie?
We're talking about the Iron
White
Claw
people
last week,
fucking fucking man.
The Iron Claw.
and he said he cried. I'm like, that's stupid. And then I watched it.
Cried
Dude.
your ass off, didn't he?
Yeah. You,
The
last
Wait,
scene.
the Iron Claw, is that the one with the
No, here's the thing, because the movie's been out for over 6 months.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
Efron?
When he's on the river, and he like gets to his brothers, and his one brother still has the belt,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, that's little Jack," and he picks him up, and all of them hug. Worthless. I couldn't see enough to hit the pause button.
See, I didn't think I was going to cry because I watched multiple documentaries
Our
about
bitch
this family.
asses always do what?
You two cry all the
Thank you,
time.
thank you very much. So kiss my ass. Like I told you, you're gonna cry. You be like, I'm not gonna cry. You doing this
Well,
to me?
I
I'm
thought
not
I
gonna
was
cry.
prepped up for it because of the documentary, because I knew
No.
the story. But
Hurt.
but no, dude, that movie was awesome. You told me when you saw it before I did. You told me that you cried, and I was like, I watched it by myself,
can't.
and I was definitely on the. I grew up watching pro wrestling. I loved the Von Erichs. I love the Von Erichs because they used to battle with the Freebirds, and I was like, fuck these Confederate flag wearing ass motherfuckers, and they put on some great fucking shows. And yeah, that movie had me like all welled the fuck up. Like,
Oh yeah. The thing is though, there's a couple of wrestlers from that age range who are still
Wrestlers?
alive, and they talk about that section being like the Von Erichs were like where you wanted to be.
and you
wanted to wrestle the Von Erichs.
yeah,
It wasn't just the Texas thing. It was just like, all right, cool. You had NWA.
They loved the business. They worked really well
Right.
with people because during that time, everybody was trying to fucking just bury and fucking fuck everyone else over because they were all trying to. They're all just trying to be. They all wanted to be the best,
now,
but like
Vince fucked us, but gave us the best thing on earth.
yeah.
right, he fucked everybody. Man.
Vince fucked.
So-
His dad told him, "Don't do that.
What's
Like
fun?
unite the fucking territories," and he still did it. And
He was
Vince-
like,
I remember what was it 90? What? No, sorry, it's 2001 when Vince went on WCW. Was like, "I bought you,"
Yeah.
yeah. So
and being like, "Oh,
Vice
shit."
Vice has
Like, it's
Vice
over.
has a 4-part docuseries called "Who Killed WCW,"
Which is awesome.
and it's great.
Oh, I didn't see. What is the Dark Side of the Ring, John?
No,
It's the same producers.
It's the same producers.
It's on Hulu.
It's on whatever. It's on. It's
Marcus
on.
Bing, that shit is on.
It's
Hulu?
on Vice.
All the Vice stuff's on Hulu.
Whatever carries Vice. No, because here's the thing. I had to actually watch it on YouTube because it wasn't on Hulu yet.
Damn it.
Yeah. So
also waits a little
Look,
bit.
wrestling lore is so hilarious. So we have a customer Looking Glass. They've been in the United States for a year. They're from the United Kingdom. They thought for us that WrestleMania was a national holiday.
to some
see that.
people,
I
And,
remember
like,
watching the first
I
one.
told him, I was like, look, I understand what you were saying. Like,
Mr.
I remember,
T and Hulk
look,
Hogan.
I will give y'all a memory right now. Miss Elizabeth, when
Hogan
Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 3, when Hogan hit $1 Million Man with that chair, and then draped Macho Man over him for that win in WrestleMania 3, and they were like, "Oh my God, he told us to brush our teeth, and he just cheated." And I remember sitting in the living room being like, "Dad," and my dad was like, "He did the right thing."
so
We all have wrestling moments in our minds. It makes like, if you're an American, you all have a wrestling moment. There's nothing to take away from it. So when that British dude said that, I was like, it's not necessarily a national holiday, but we all know when it happens. We all know when WrestleMania is about to happen.
one of my pivotal wrestling memories, how I began to learn about the business itself. Because my thing is, I like wrestling, but I'm also more fascinated by the industry itself. Like I watch a lot of wrestling podcasts that keeps track of who's doing what, going where, blah blah blah. But how I learned about wrestling is how I learned about cocaine. Because
We've talked about this.
I was in, I think I was
Iron
in,
Sheik.
Yeah, I was in elementary school and I watched Iron Sheik and Hacksaw Jim Duggan wrestle on Saturday morning
Beat the
right
shit
after
out of each other.
cartoons, beat the crap out of each other.
Wait, can we pause real fast? I've never met anyone on earth who ever said that they did not like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I know people who hated.
Uncle.
I know people who hated the Ultimate Warrior. I know people who hated Hulk Hogan. I know people who hated Macho Man. I know people who hated everyone on earth, but I've never met a soul who was like they did not love that 2x4 blue short drunk fuck.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was a worker, dude.
So I'm
That
sorry.
dude was a
I just had
worker.
to get out of the way.
So one day I'm, at the store, magazine stand, I'm looking through heavy metal. I'm looking through, all these wrestling mags.
Clarify which heavy metal.
Heavy metal, like the magazine. Like heavy metal, the like sci-fi
There you go.
magazine that they made the movie off of
Just for
back
the kids,
in
for the
the
kids,
80s.
for the kids.
For all you kids out there. But I'm looking through Pro Wrestling Illustrated and I see an article about Hacksaw Jim Duggan and the Iron Sheik getting arrested in Ohio, which apparently is where most wrestlers who get DUIs, it's either Ohio or Florida is where the most of them happen, where the most happen. Anyways, I'm sitting here like, how did these guys get arrested?
Together.
Why are they in a car together? I just watched them beat the crap out of each other on TV. Mind you, I'm 10 years old.
You spent a year.
I'm 10
watching them beat the shit out of
years
each other.
old at the time. So I go home and I'm like, Mom, and I just saw this thing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And my mom is like, well, baby, it's all scripted. These guys are playing characters. This is a job to them. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. I get that. And I'm like, well, what's cocaine? And my mom is like, it's a terrible drug. Don't ever do it. Stay away from it. And
The best parent advice I was.
I totally listened to her.
Lie. And like
Definitely
those
did.
moments are the ones where you're like, your kid asks you a question, you're like, ooh, man. Yeah, Santa Claus is still real. Let's just.
So I have a question for you two. Because you're both parents.
Yo.
In my head, when I have conversations with people, like, oh, when I tell my kid about how I used to get high and drugs I did, blah blah blah, like what age?
You don't have to.
Hold on. What age they were? Like, when do you? And because I know my dad lied to me when I was a kid, but he told me the truth as an adult. Like, where is the fine line for you guys?
If
I will tell you where the fine line is.
yeah, go ahead. You start.
When I have to snitch on myself.
But when is that? When he gets in trouble?
No, because like here's the thing. Your kid will believe that you are the superheroes for the rest of your life.
Right.
Until they fuck up and you have to have this moment. It's like shit.
So you wait till.
All right, kid. Listen,
it
I did a
depends.
line of coke as long as 19 fucking
It just depends on the
95.
situation.
And I did this and I did that. And
how
like, you're
old
not-
are they? How old are they? Why are they asking these questions? Like, there's a lot of
Well, Marcus, you'll understand this one the most. You were not the first asshole to do this.
a lot of layers to it. Like, well, here's the thing.
My dad used to look at me and be like, lie faster.
Tell me if I'm wrong, Jamie. Every kid eventually gets to a point in their life where they will learn that their parent is just another human being trying to figure it out
Oh, yeah.
as they go along.
So
Yeah.
Like,
I will tell you this moment with my dad. We were sitting in his truck one day, and he said something like outlandish. And I was like, my dad is a person.
right.
Fuck. Just like.
So Boo, go ahead. But I have two things that I'm going to say.
so yeah, because when with my kids, like, I don't know, I don't want to volunteer information that they don't need.
I'm not volunteering
I don't want to volunteer information they don't need, but if my kids ask me a question, I will be honest with them. And so, like, my kids don't know anything about drugs other than marijuana. Like, I'm sure they may have heard of the names of other drugs, but, like, all they know about is weed. And that's because they live in a house where people smoke weed. Like, their uncle now lives under the same roof as them. And here's the funny story.
Cannabis is not a drug.
Yes, first of all, cannabis is not a drug.
Cannabis is a drug, just like alcohol is a drug.
Anyway,
You don't have to do that.
that's an episode. That's another episode. So here's the funny story. A couple weeks ago, hanging out with the kids, I took them to Malcolm X. We were just out on a walk after lunch or whatever, just burning the calories or whatever. And we walked through the drum circle, and we get like really close,
Happy
right?
sack.
All of a sudden, Izzy covers her nose, and she's just got this look on her face, and I'm like, "What's up? What's going on?" She's like, "It smells like Uncle Shane's room." Because it was like weed and sandalwood, which I hate, by the way.
Yes, it was sucks.
I love a good sandalwood.
I like it.
Sorry, I like cedarwood.
I like cedar. I don't like
like
sandalwood.
sandalwood.
I don't
my
like.
head.
I don't
It
like
makes my head
lemongrass
hurt.
either.
Because anytime
We're
people use
digressing.
sandalwood, it's always too much, and I taste it in the back of my throat, and it makes me want to vomit.
Marcus,
But like,
take the safe word things off.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah.
yeah, but like, yeah. So yeah, and
Thank you,
this
man.
kind of also goes back to like the whole like exposure thing. You know what I mean? Like, where when I found out that my kids at first I think 3rd and 1st grade age had seen Deadpool because my stepdad is the bootleg DVD king.
Wait, is it good bootleg or is it like bootleg people walking by? Is that still a thing?
It's 50-50. It depends. It depends on what kind of week his guy is
I
having.
haven't seen that type of bootleg in a minute. Like, remember we get the
don't need it
VHS on
anymore.
the dude on the corner with
You
the
don't
fold
now
out
because
chair?
you can stream everything on
stream,
your
right?
computer now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just remember like DJ in 3rd grade being like, "Daddy, I want to be Deadpool for Halloween," and I'm like, "How the fuck do you know about Deadpool?" "Oh, we watched the movie the other day," and I'm like, "Well, who the what? With Grampy. Grampy watched it," and I was like, I had to call my mom and be like, "Mom, well, you need to tell stepdad that not all superhero movies are equal."
Especially that one.
You know? Do you know that animated joint Sausage Party?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Dude, the first time
orgy?
when I watched that movie, I was with somebody, and I literally, as that scene was happening, I called my mom because the Deadpool shit had just happened.
Oh, you gotta let her know.
The Deadpool
ASAP.
shit had just happened, so I had to call my mom and be like, "Mom,
Yo,
you need." I specifically mentioned Sausage. I was like, "If you ever see him bring this DVD home when the kids are over there, do not." I was like, "I will."
that's one of those things where I think back and I'm like, all right, cool. I was watching Predator, like I had to play like a whole sleepover while watching Predator 2.
But see,
Oh, dude,
we
Predator
can't
is
get
awesome.
but we
Alien.
were at
No,
different
here's
time
the thing.
frame.
I get it, but I know times are different, whatever. But like thinking about it, and like I remember the phone call my parents got. My dad was like, "Should told them bitch ass motherfuckers, no, you can't watch this shit. Cover their eyes." But I'm like, have a sleepover. We watch Predator. I remember watching that scene and being like, "This is that moment I'd have just been on
Wait,
the couch."
which scene?
The orgy scene in
and Sausage Party. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
Sausage
thought you
Party,
meant
whatever.
Predator, and I was like,
There's no orgy scene.
So what? You know how you
That's
said.
that's
no
in the
orgy scene.
outtakes.
Bro, like, that is the out.
That's
Danny
a
Glover was
super
thrashing some
outtake.
shit.
But Jen, you know how you said you realized your dad was a real
But no,
person.
like it's that thing. It's like I would have this. I would have that was shit when it came on. My dad would have been slightly drunk, and I'd have watched that whole scene, and my dad would have been giggling his ass off, and then looked over and be like, "Oh shit, you still here?"
Right.
see, I'm like,
I'll tell your mama. So it's just like,
again, I'm a little bit older than you, Jamie, but like,
a little bit. I'm joking.
it's true. You're not joking. It's true.
Tita Val.
I could almost be your yes, I could be your tita. When we were younger, our
You ain't
our
that much older than me. Not for teeth.
Hey,
our family would have us all children. The children, we'd all like watch very inappropriate things.
yeah, like I had nothing.
Like,
Yeah.
You have to remember for
No,
our
no, no,
family,
no, like
No,
what
like,
though? Like
the
what?
No, here's the
family,
thing, for
like-
our
No, no, I
age
want to hear. I want to hear
No,
like
exactly.
what?
What
I want an example
Hold on.
from
Like-
Val.
No, what I'm saying, what she's explaining is the amount of alcohols and drunkenness that we had to go through as kids for us.
see, my parents weren't drinking.
Neither my-
never
neither
mind.
my
the
shit.
Yeah.
shit. Not
Yeah.
my-
Give us an example, Val.
Like I remember as a family of like with cousins and everything, we all watched Shining together. I was 6 years old.
Yeah. So I have a weird thing where I think like fantasy violence, sci-fi, and horror stuff is a little subjective because like at a young age, dude, I was so young when I saw the first Alien movie. And all I remember,
Also,
it wasn't so much.
Alien 2 is scary. The first one's not.
No.
Alien
It's
1
not
is
even about
eerie.
that. It's not about being
Because
scared.
wait, it's only 17 minutes with the alien. It's just
So
eerie and silent.
I'm not even talking
But what
about
I'm saying
like
is what I'm
the
saying is-
scary part. There was like a naked lady in it, and we
Oh,
were
yeah,
all
yeah.
like, and they were all like,
Wait,
they
there's a
all
naked
just-
lady in The Shining?
Room
Yeah,
246.
She comes out of the.
Oh,
the
I
bathroom.
forgot. Wait, sorry.
It's such
sorry.
a small scene,
wait,
though.
Before we get canceled,
they all
Marcus,
started
I
laughing,
said
and
the
we were
wrong
all
room
like-
number. Can you look up the room number for me so we get this right?
Bing that
So-
For
shit.
The Shining? Because like no, it's a murderable thing.
Shining for what?
The
The room number.
when
Who
it
or
came
what?
up, like
The
we,
naked
my
lady- naked lady
the
room
parents all were like laughing, and they were like, "Oh, cover your eyes." There's the boomba. Boomba means like naked, like
This Catholic family.
yeah. And then we also watched Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Oh.
I was very young.
Oh, that's my skull.
When he was like, and then he like, oh, I came.
See, I got away with all that shit. My parents let me watch fucking everything. Like my,
That was when I developed I had my
Yeah, when she goes out the pool.
yes,
Slow-mo.
Some of those
developed my lady crush
Pause
on
no,
Phoebe
it's
King.
actually-
I love her.
I respect it.
She's also a little bit Filipino.
it's the
Talking about
most.
olive oil?
It's
She's
the
like a
most
quarter.
called part of the
Yeah, she's
movie
olive oil, isn't she?
of all time.
Doesn't she?
Shelley
Wait,
Duvall.
doesn't she? No, that's right.
I don't know how they
Shelley
figured it
Duvall,
out, but they
sorry.
figured it out. I guess they
From The
interviewed people.
Shining.
Oh, white bitch. My bad.
From
But
The
like-
Shining, no.
But like, so
Phoebe Cates from Fast Times at
I
Ridgemont
got
High.
it.
but like so
hold on.
horror movie
But-
stuff. Okay, so here's my thing. I want to draw a line for the conversation. I want to draw a line between certain things. Like we have gotten to a point as a society just in the last 20 to 30 years where cartoon violence, sci-fi violence, is one thing. Slasher, zombie, fictional person is another thing. My thing with my kids that I was concerned about is more about sex.
Yes.
Like I don't want my kids to be sexualized or be they're gonna see shit, they're gonna hear shit. Like, dude, when Jan and I were married, like dude, there was one time we were totally fucking making out while Walking Dead was on and DJ is in his
I
little
thought
fucking
you were
like
saying fucking, and I was like, in
No.
front of your children?
no, we were making we were making out like Walking Dead's on, DJ's in his little like toddler chair, and we're both like, all right, we'll put him to bed in a sec. You know what I mean? But like,
Stealing sex.
you know what I
We've all
mean?
walked in on our parents.
Yo, dude. Oh,
Dude, why the fuck would you bring that up? Oh my God, why would you bring that up?
I still
I
remember
remember
that
my
I
Christmas.
like still wash my eyes
Christmas
out.
morning when I was
wanted
4
an
years old.
ectoblast.
La, 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 la.
An ectoblast. All I wanted was an ectoblast.
Christmas
I had to ask for it.
Christmas morning when I was 4 years
It
old.
was good.
I remember that shit, and my dad never broke stride, and my mom looked up and was like, "We'll be right
You know, I
down."
could be anybody's story.
right
I pulled up with my grandparents and they was fucking, and like I said,
Oh
and like all I can remember is like, oh
no!
Rosa,
I mean, good for them.
oh Rosa, and then I hear, get it, Joseph,
No.
get it, Joseph, and like I'm sitting in the wheel, just in a like little parking area shit or whatever in front of the house, and like my grandma Rosa is gonna open the door. She got that little house coat on, and she was like, oh, she was like, Jamie, you been here? And I was like, yeah, I've been here. And she's like, give me a hug. And I was like,
Hell no!
But see, that's the difference between
Nasty.
our time frame and today's.
That's like that time. One time.
Hold on. That being said, not to cut you off.
No,
sorry.
go ahead.
The fact that you guys, no offense to you, or like even my brother and sister-in-law who are a little older than you guys.
swinging?
Yeah, shut up. But no,
Marcus walked in a full-blown orgy.
walked
no,
the
but
wildest
you
thing
guys
we've
are
ever
more.
seen.
You're more protective of your children, and the millennials were more protected by my brother.
it's not about-
We were not. No, hold up. We are more like we're not fucked up in the head as much as younger millennials and Gen Zs are.
I don't know.
What are you talking
So
about?
fucked up.
No,
like-
we're not fucked up
fucked up.
emotionally, but like
All right, cool. You Gen Xers and me, the older millennial
You're
in the
a
But you're an
building.
older
My
millennial.
bad, older millennial. Here's the thing, though. We're super screwed.
Jamie's so
84.
Jamie's
But
showing
my
his
thing
millennial right
is,
now.
Like again,
No, I'm just saying, think about it, right? Tell the stories we just talked about.
No.
Marcus already said his parents.
I
were
watched porn at
swingers.
8. Like
he watched porn at 8.
We all watch
I mean,
porn
they-
around that same age.
I
We were all
found
about
it. That's
that
why
same.
I put it in.
Yeah, we were all about that same age
And
when
I
we
had an
stumbled
older
across.
brother who's like 5 years older than me.
Oh yeah, you definitely watched.
Like I was listening to NWA and Luke Skywalker when I was the
That
same
means
fucking
nothing, though.
age.
If you think about it, look, music
No,
is always
this is-
nasty.
No, not like 2 Live Crew nasty, bro. Come on now, settle down.
So hold on, 2 Live Crew.
Settle
The
down.
only time
There's music in the 30s where this chick was like, if you lick
We
my dick,
know.
I suck this dick.
No.
This ain't
We're
music.
not.
he's not wrong about
You know
that.
how it's
No,
made.
he's
You know
not
how it's
wrong.
talking-
He's
they
not
talking about our
wrong.
parents' generation,
But
all
it
these
was
years.
more. It was
You-
more. It was more hidden.
16. They were
Bruh.
Jamie.
It was not.
They were
It
having
was-
kids younger than that. But
So hold up.
I get lifted.
The only time my parents ever like kind of tried to censor me is when I was 8. Again, 8, fucking 8 or 9, playing like radio.
Anybody know what time it is? It's about heroin addict.
So I was pretending like I was doing a radio show and I was playing 2 Live Crew and I was playing the song Seven Bizzos. And my dad walked in and it's like, what the fuck? Like that's like the only time I've ever heard censorship from. I was like, turn that shit off. You're fucking a kid. Like you should be listening. To
You're a
you know,
fucking kid.
no. You know why though? It's not because you were a kid, but it was also you were listening to.
Black.
I didn't want to say you were this white, this little. You out here listening to that.
I
shit.
discovered another one. I flat out just said Delahaye.
Della.
Della. My fucking
please.
Look at Marcus's face.
Please.
Not like that.
Please,
No,
please top me off.
No, actually, Han.
Marcus, you cannot cheers to this.
None
No,
of us have
I
did
am.
that before.
No, you know why I don't.
No, you don't get
No,
to cheers.
but you can't toast me without with an empty cup. What's wrong with you? Why? Stop.
Here's why I don't mind the honey part.
Why is Jamie the worst bartender ever?
Hold on. This is why I don't mind it.
Fuck.
We all keep coming in. Fuck y'all.
Because that's
Here.
my mom used to say hun and ha all the fucking time when she talks to people.
Bitch, you just watched me pour it.
Marcus.
I got
No,
shit.
I didn't wash my eyes.
Put the bottle down, Jamie, and
Still
step
gonna do
away.
a shot.
Y'all keep talking to me like this. Y'all be like,
Cheers.
I don't know. Can Jamie cheers?
YouTube, I'm sorry for this.
Simone,
what you mean?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call your name out on camera,
1989.
but
everybody.
good luck fireman carrying this bama
We
through the
haven't
car.
once
yet.
said
So long.
Della
Yet.
Han before.
I'm just saying.
Not
I'm
one.
proud of myself for
I'm
Della.
So all I'm waiting for is fucking t-shirts to actually be made that should have been made
Alright.
5 years ago.
Why have we not been making Della what? Della, no.
Where?
Della what?
We could have done all the
So
Dellas.
speaking-
but then like,
Where?
So speaking of Delaware and how you were talking about earlier, how
Delaware?
you realized your dad was real. My dad told me a story about how he fell out of a car one time going around the corner.
What? Because Della who?
Yes, exactly. But it didn't dawn on me because I was young.
really had to work on safety regulations in the 50s.
Shh, I want to hear this.
So it wasn't until like we were leaving a pizza spot and there was an older gent who knew my dad when he was younger. He's like, "You think you're like?" I was like teenage age, so I was drinking and doing shit like that. And the dude never met him first time. He's like, "You think you're a badass little kid? Your fucking father was fucking like." And he went into these stories. I'm just like, what the fuck? And so like he told him my dad. And then there was another time. So then I realized the story about him falling out of the car made more sense as him being drunk. And also another story, he got in a fight and got thrown out of a Ace Hardware window.
Oh,
fucking
no,
storefront.
not out the store, out the window.
Yeah.
Through
Like,
the
he's got
window?
big ass scar on the back.
Through the like a old western.
Through the window.
Like some Blazing Saddles ass shit.
Blazing.
Damn.
Grab him by that shoulder and sweep his ass around.
Woo.
And this is when I knew my dad did acid.
The old heave ho. The old heave ho, as they used to call it, bro.
Me and my dad,
Time to go.
me and my dad are hanging out, and like Anna the God of DeVita was coming on,
In the Vita Gata.
and like we didn't talk. We both listened to the song, and he like this is when I was doing a lot of acid. So like he was like into the song as much as I was. I'm like,
Don't shame.
I was like, this motherfucker be doing.
He was out there swanging.
Like, what the hell? Gotta be dropping acid.
I don't want to know about your no, because I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Then I'm not.
Yo, Val, stop dry snitching on people. I want to take a moment because we're coming up on an hour, and I just like to, yes, we are at 58 and a half minutes. We're gonna fuck it. No. Not before I thank everyone who's been watching, especially Brian and Sarah. You guys rule. I'm so sorry you guys are not in the cité anymore, but I completely understand why. But take this opportunity to like, share, follow Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel, The District of Misfits Show on Twitch, District of Misfits, all one word. If you want to be a guest on the show, we'd love to have you talk about your bands, your art, your causes, your nonprofits, all that stuff.
All of it.
Or if you want to produce a podcast of your own, you got a thing that you're super passionate about, you want to get your message out, we can help you with that. Reach out to us at info@districtdogface.com or districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. Did I just nail that, freelance?
I was a panda.
Sure.
I think I did.
I think you did fine.
I think I did. But yeah, we're going to play some videos.
So Jamie can go pee.
Well, we're just taking a little brief intermission. No number 2 in the studio, man.
So-
It's tour bus rules.
You guys have seen this video before, so next week we'll start having other videos besides these guys. And also, we're going to start doing live shows in bars and restaurants again.
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're way overdue.
Want us to do?
We're way overdue. Are they going to sponsor us?
So, guys, you got 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
No, we need more than that. Can you
No,
queue up
that's
2
fine,
videos?
That's fine. That's fine. Well, how long does it take?
We're
to
gonna make it
pee?
fine. No, you know what? In the
got
commercial break, yeah. Marcus, hit it.
Here's Night Train.
Yeah, nice.
Seven.
Train.
Commander Artemis, what seems to be the problem?
Cecily and Night Train 357, my two top operatives. I have a mission for you. There is a disturbance in the funk. I've located the source. Looks like Emperor Blandor is up to his old tricks again.
Emperor Blandor?
Yes, he lives to spread his message of whackness around the cosmos. Now he's created a satellite capable of spreading his whack waves to every corner of the galaxy. I've pinpointed the signal to his underground base. Blandor is transmitting from the outer rim. He has to be stopped, and you're the only ones that can do it. Suit up, we don't have any time. Beam to your ship, and may the funk be with you.
What y'all gonna do? We'll cruise up among the stars. No matter what you do, I'll get you back up off the wall. Yes, sir. Yo, life is full of options. Switching all the time, but the quickest way from A to B is still a straight line. I ain't lying, that is science. I'm trying to explain, cause if you apply determination, you can do anything. You can put your mind to. Give me the audio chord so I can find something to ride to. We're about to fly to another planet. Is magical warp speed like it's intergalactic. The way you make me feel, let's dip, cause we can fly in my starship like Han Solo by the castle mine, like Cowboy Bebop with jet and spies, like Captain Kirk on the Enterprise. We can travel far like a Dharma did in a battle star. I'm flinging haters like a catapult. You feel the heat, take it off. Like what y'all gonna do? We'll cruise up among the stars. No matter what you do, I'll get you back up off the wall. Yes, sir. Keep your windows down. Breeze hitting you didn't know, but you know now. I'm not kidding, there ain't no stopping. BSing is not an option. I just wanna see everybody rocking. I wanna see you getting higher than a rocket. Land a spacecraft with Neil and Buzz Aldrin. She in the cockpit, cruising at an altitude up there where all the stars live. Take the TARDIS back to Gallifrey, we're the guardians of the galaxy. Like Superman and Lois Lane, go to Cybertron on the Astro Train. I just want to see you do your thing. If you don't know now, then you'll learn. From the earth to the moon, influenced by Jules Verne. I'm not concerned about what y'all gonna do. We'll cruise up among the stars. No matter what you do, I'll get you back up off the wall. Yes, sir.
Packing up for another trip. If you drive by my way, really there's no rush to this. We can rock night and day. Intergalactic love for this. Take me to outer space. Pick me up on that mothership so we can fly away.
I get in trouble sometimes. You make me wonder where we're flying to the sun.
Are we going somewhere?
I get in trouble sometimes. You make me wonder where we're flying to the summer. I get in trouble sometimes. You make me wonder where we're flying to the summer.
Where we going, baby?
Ooh. I get in trouble sometimes. You make me wonder where we're flying to the summer. Like
What y'all trying to do?
I'm on.
Also, wait, guys, quick heads up. We got to give a quick shout out to Timothy Slayton.
Tim Slayton, happy birthday!
Happy fucking birthday, my dude.
Happy birthday to the and yeah, if you are into cannabis, Legacy DC and Gifted Curators.
Cheers.
Shout out to
Tim Slayton. This has been my older brother for
we gotta
21 years.
We got to do something at their studio.
Yes.
Collab is coming 2024, 2025.
Shit, we can do it next week if we want.
No,
We'll
we're
talk
not doing
about it
anything next
Well,
week.
part of what we just said was we want to reach out to
Yeah,
different
we're-
places.
But yeah,
No,
next
they just opened a new studio. They've only had a couple shows there. Tim Slayton is just like open invitation.
So actually, that would be a good show because Congress is trying to like pull back the recreational in DC.
Oh no, it's not just a slight pullback. It's like, yo, get your license and
well,
get your
here's
license now.
the problem is that there are too many unlicensed there's too many ghosts.
Too much unregulation.
There's too much unregulation. There's too
With
many.
DC
There's
taxes.
too many unlicensed shops. Actually, on my way here from our last show, I was out of weed. There was a place 2 blocks down the street from Looking Glass that happened to be open when I Googled cannabis gift shops or whatever, and I went in there and I got an eighth, and it was only $25 or $30 or something like that. But honestly, I felt like what they sold me was not what was in the jar, and I was so just pressed and in a hurry that I was like, I'll take it, and it just left me with this feeling that like no matter what I chose off of their quote unquote menu, I was gonna get the same weed that I walked out of there with.
And it wasn't gonna be legacy.
And it was, dude, no, because here's the thing. I smoked that shit. A few days later, I literally went to Legacy, and I paid double what I paid at this place, but I got an eighth. I got some free pre-rolls. You know what I mean? And the quality was leaps and bounds beyond what the fuck I had just gone through. So I understand. There's also a whole thing where when they decriminalized mushrooms, a lot of these weed shops, a lot of these dispensaries or whatever started fucking selling mushrooms without a license. And that's where a lot of the crackdown is also happening, because they're still trying to figure out all the, you know.
I don't think they need to be separate shops. I do think that it's like, all right,
No,
cool,
it should be under the same roof.
Your quality and your purity need to be.
But the difference between the council and the Congress is the council wants to clean that up.
Yeah,
Congress just wants to fucking be big brother.
Well, here's the thing. Congress
you know how we from the
Congress,
same place? Every once in a while you'll say a word, I'm like, damn, I gotta say it like that.
Congress can't
Like the way you
regulate what
say council?
DC does.
Like I saw the way your lips curved and was just like, ooh, yeah, we from the same spot.
Congress can't regulate what DC does. All Congress has is a hand in legalizing it on a federal level. And it's one of the things that Biden said that he wants to do. The dude's his foreign policy with Israel and Gaza sucks, and he's losing voters for that. He's losing voters because the Supreme Court is going fucking ham and just raping.
But what can he do about this? Can he do anything about that?
He could write executive orders if he really wanted to. Like
He's also losing voters because of the fact that he's just old.
Well, the
Old.
The debate,
right?
we
But
had
he's
talked
like
about
very
it.
old.
We had talked.
Both
yeah,
of them
the talk of the
very
town. You know, we're in DC, and what I always forget until it's time is how much this city is affected by the political landscape during an
Just
election
entrenched
season.
in it, right? You
During an
can't get
election
away from it.
season, like when I was a bartender full time, I knew on nights when I worked the debates or the conventions or whatever that it was going to be on TV. People were going to want to watch it, and so what I used to do is I would make little devil horns and a pointy tail, and I would affix it to the TV so that whoever was center screen looked like the devil. And that was how I entertained all of my guests who were not politically inclined, but were like, okay, well, we're here. We're not going anywhere.
Right.
This is the thing we got to do. And at me, as the most leftist motherfucker on this show. Like, I mean,
What?
I know,
No.
shocking. I know, shocking. But that was how I had to deal with that, and so I intentionally didn't watch the debate.
I could turn it off.
I didn't watch the debate because I didn't want to see. I didn't have the time to see the shit show in real time, and I would much rather get my.
The bar that I was working at doesn't have a TV.
I want the greatest hits. So
Also, you're in Georgetown. Don't.
I was looking forward to Jon Stewart's take on it.
No,
Like,
Right.
You know,
no
it's
TV's
funny.
best.
I did the same thing actually.
you know what I mean?
I went
Like,
to
in a
Jon Stewart.
situation like this, because I know it's gonna suck in a shit show, I'd rather have my news come in the form of comedy. So, everything that I know about how the debate went down is from Stewart, Colbert, Seth Meyers, like just. Because that's the only way that pill can go down without me.
So I get pretty consistent texts from the Democratic Party, from like Biden or whoever, right? I don't obviously you don't respond to those texts, right? I started texting.
And nowadays, half of them are phishing, so
Right,
you don't
so
even.
I started texting them back, and I was like, can you please, like, convey to the campaign that I feel as a voting Democrat that this motherfucker needs to sit down.
But here's the point.
Like,
Hold on.
he needs to step down. We need to find somebody else.
No,
I don't know. I
no,
know.
she's not. She's not
wrong.
She's
I
not
know
wrong.
that it's unlikely.
She's not wrong, but I want to hear Marcus. I want to hear what Marcus has to
Because you
say.
guys all know I grew up in this fucking world.
Sure.
And I will say that I never wanted Biden. And when the fucking debate happened, I'm like, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Like, dude's old. That being said, Reagan, when he beat Dukakis, he mailed in his fucking debates.
Who mailed in?
Reagan. Reagan did shitty
So
on all
he
his
didn't.
debates.
No, he didn't
He mailed
shitty
in
on
his
his
debate, but
hold
he
on.
still won.
He
my point.
hold on. He did shitty on
makes
his
sense.
first debate, and then afterwards he fucking killed it. And people were like, okay, that guy,
Let's not
whatever.
forget that when he got into office, a banker told him that it's time to wrap it up.
Right.
I think it's a different. I think it's a different.
It's painful.
But here's the thing about
It's a different time. It's a different
it's a different time because of this.
situation. And I also feel like, I mean, he's also much older, and he did not perform well. I mean, I don't think there's gotta be somebody else.
Brian Frieda in the chat said it best, that the only time that they got riled up was when they were arguing about
golf.
their golf
Right.
scores.
Yes.
But,
And I
And
mean,
like,
you
there
want to talk
has
about
to be somebody
but
else.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
has
Here's
to
the
be.
thing. Here's the thing. You automatically, Republican, Democrat, you get 34 points or 34% of your constituents.
Sure.
You automatically get that. And you asked me earlier today about switching Biden out. I would agree with that, but the fact is, half the world and half the country is already just knows who they want to vote for.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like you are trying
You're
to.
saying half. When you say half, you're being very fucking generous.
That
It's not
debate-
half.
It's
It's
more
like
than 30%. Everyone already knows what they're gonna do.
30%.
Yeah, that debate didn't change anyone's
The amount
minds.
of
So
leaners.
not changing people's minds.
Wait. No. The amount of leaners. This is not the Trump. This is not the first year of Trump with Trump versus fucking what you call it, Clinton. Because that Trump Clinton thing is like, all right, cool.
That was split.
I
I
can
get
see
that.
the leaning on other ways, but right now, like
Clinton was
had
also
this
lazy.
argument. We've
Very.
also
Right.
had
She
this
thought she had it.
Yes,
So,
absolutely. She
We've
was
had this
fucking
argument.
lazy.
It's the moment that Biden fucking won, the moment he got into office, we have been having this fucking argument. So you've already decided.
So Mark Cuban, known Republican, diehard Republican, always votes Republican, says, and he voted for Biden last time, and also said after the debate, I don't give a shit who's running, whether it's Biden or who. I'm voting against Trump. And that's what you're going to
Yeah.
find. You're going to find,
Yeah.
and he's a starch fucking Republican.
But you also,
Yes. But
Here's
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying,
you have those people who are gonna be like, I'm gonna vote it. Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger said the shit.
He's not voting for Trump.
What's his name?
If he does, it's only for money.
right? But like there are all these these like people who are
Barbara
like,
Bush,
I'm
Barbara
voting for
Bush.
myself.
Barbara Bush, who flat out was like, I've been a starch Republican my entire life. There's no way in hell I'm gonna vote for fucking Trump.
Dude, Adam
dead?
Kinzinger,
If you were gonna,
he's a Republican,
what's
said that he's voting for Biden. I mean, like they're already
already divided. It's already split.
the only Republicans that are aligning themselves with Trump
Are the ones that wanna be
the
president.
ones that either want to be VP or they're just fucked up pieces
The
of
only ones, no, I think
Fucked up
all
piece of
the
shit.
fucking Republicans just line up because that's what Republicans do.
I just
they're
told
lining
you.
up because you lose your job. the second you say you're
Liz
not gonna be a
Cheney,
Trump
Adam.
supporter.
There's outlier. There are a few outliers. Adam Kinzinger. It was in
Yeah,
the
they're
news.
like
Cuban.
a handful,
yeah,
guy in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
right?
Where's
Right.
the guy in the
But
wheelchair?
I'm
What
talking
happened now?
about
What guy in the wheelchair?
The guy in the wheelchair did all that snitching and shit.
that
And then
guy
I
with
was
the
like,
sex.
and then he like fucking pulled it back.
What's his
Because he's
name?
not in
Matt
Congress
something
anymore.
or
That's
other.
why you can pull it back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pulled
the
it
guy
back.
with the eye patch.
Yeah.
That piece of shit.
No, not that guy.
That's JD Vance.
No.
He's talking about
Yeah,
the
fuck
dude-
JD
The guy,
Vance.
when he did all the snitching and stuff like
About
that,
the
and then
orgies
like,
and
then
shit.
he
The
like had to
orgies
pull
and
it back.
stuff.
The young kid. He was.
Yeah, he was like on all these sex things and like the sex.
His last name
I
starts with
I vaguely remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, like the
Anyway,
thing that.
If you want to keep
just-
your job and being a Republican, especially in the South, you have to align yourself with Trump because that's
So,
all they want.
Or I feel like he has blackmail on some of these people. Like,
Oh, I'm
But
sure
they
he
have to have
does.
blackmail on him too.
He has black. Yeah. It's a fucked up. It's a
If you're
fucked up
not-
situation.
You can't.
If
There's
the other
a-
person in their lineup, the person you have to go against says they align with Trump, and you were trying to be the best person or saying fuck Trump.
What you all also need
What's
to.
going to happen is those dickheads, those motherfuckers who live in trailer parks, those assholes who are doing this because they think that he is this smart, genius, rich
No one
man.
thinks any of that.
Those, no, wait,
Yes,
yeah, no,
they
yes, they
do.
do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
yes,
They're
they
lying.
Here's the thing,
do.
here's the
They're
thing.
lying.
No, they're not lying.
They're
They're not lying.
dumb. They're
not
not
lying.
lying.
They're not
They
lying.
believe
Because we can do this in two ways. We
They
can talk about the
believe
Jersey
it.
theory. We can talk about the Jersey theory. We can talk about the people who's like, oh, America needs an asshole. Jersey theory. I'm a poor white dude.
Jersey is the
But these
armpit of
rich white
America.
dudes, I'm just
Ohio
saying,
is the asshole.
I'm not talking about Jersey as in the state. I'm
No,
talking
Ohio's the belly button.
philosophy-
Texas is the
about,
asshole.
no, philosophy-wise, is in Jersey is in you're wearing the same jersey, not being from Jersey.
Oh, got
Right,
you.
right, right,
Got
right,
you.
The Jersey theory is like, all right, cool. I'm gonna vote for this rich white guy because he has the same jersey on. Is then like I'm white too, so I'm never gonna get in the game, but I might
Anglo
be
like
able
me.
to get in the game. And that's the point of the Jersey theory. So we're on the same team because we're wearing the same jersey.
Even though he
Right.
doesn't give a shit about it.
Those motherfuckers who are living in trailer parks, voting for this man who's not doing anything but ultimately fuck them. Reagan.
Fuck them.
Reagan.
That's what he
fucking
does,
Nixon,
is he's
whole nine
gonna
yards.
fuck
All those
them.
things are gonna fuck you, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna vote this way because maybe one day I'll be in the fucking game. That shitty ass theory of, oh, maybe one day, which fucks a lot of people over. You take that game versus all those motherfuckers who are like, all right, there are more poor people than there are rich people, so I might as well just align myself with these poor people because what they're going to do is they're going to vote for me because I'm voting the same way they are. I'm going to say this guy's... Ted Cruz got his wife talked about. And as far as I'm concerned, talking
fight
about my
word.
wife in
That's
front of
fight-
me,
fight.
with the second you see me, you got to fucking see me. But Ted Cruz pulled his balls back, swallowed them jaws, put his foot in his mouth, and was like, Donald Trump's a good fucking guy. No, dude.
Fuck that
No.
guy.
No,
So-
dude.
Fuck that guy.
Jeb Bush, who probably should have been the Bush in fucking charge, but we're not going to talk about that.
No.
Jeb Bush sat
No.
there and was like,
He
this
shouldn't.
motherfucker right here
Neither
is
of
going to
them
send us
should
to
have ever
war
been
and we're going to be
charged.
fucked.
I'd rather
But
have
later
Jeb
on, a
Bush,
couple
though.
months later, what did he do? He was always going to make a great president. You want to know why? Because at the end of the day,
'Cause he was like
still
that,
want to keep your
like-
fucking job. You still want that money. You still want that plausibility. You want that Nancy Pelosi moment where you made 10,000% over of what you made because you still get to make the laws, you still get to make all the things, and you still get to know when you're going to get your money first. I'll stop. Go ahead,
No,
bro.
I appreciate your take, but this, first of all, I don't even know where to begin because you just said so many things that triggered so many things in me, and I don't want to like.
So start where you want to start.
We said we were going to do another 30 minutes, but we just spent 20 of it talking politics and the debate. So I want to let's try to like button it all up as quickly as possible. The meme that was going around, the debate was a disaster.
Horrible.
I have
both
been
ends.
I have been anti both of these guys for so long, but it is what it is. And the meme that's been going around after that was the whole just because Alfred is too old to clean the Batcave doesn't mean you should hire the Joker. I get that 100%. What I would like to see is for us to survive this election cycle, but in the next 4 years between now and 2028, the feckless blue people take a moment and do some real hardcore self-reflection, and this ties into like the whole like the reason why they
Ride
fight
the donkey.
the reason why both parties fight to suppress a third party is because it cuts into both of their bottom lines. Democrats are they're the party of we're okay if you're gay and you want to get married. They're the party of we're okay if you want to be trans. They're the party of we're okay if, social justice, et cetera, but they are also the party that will not make the tough decisions to cement their foothold. When Michelle Obama was like, when they go low, we go high. No, when they go low, you should kick them in the fucking teeth. Because they're not playing by the same. They're not playing by the same rules. I'm getting off topic, and I really want to try to button up what I have to say so that we can play some videos and end this on a lighter note. But like this is some shit that started. It started with Nixon. It got super exacerbated with Reagan. It got exacerbated with Reagan. Neither Bush, W, or Jeb should have ever been the president because it's all because their dad ran the fucking CIA for 20 plus fucking years. George H.W. was the dude running shit behind the scenes when W was president. Him
when Reagan was president.
Dude, no.
He pulled a Cheney.
Yes. No.
Sorry. Cheney pulled a him.
No.
Cheney pulled a him.
Stop. Jamie is right because Bush and Cheney were both in the CIA and in the White House and helped bring Reagan into. And Reagan was the figurehead. He was just the dude that had the delivery that made these Republicans believe in all his fucking shit.
Jobs bank manager told that man
jobs
to
being
hurry
outsourced.
up.
Reagan's fault. All cuts in education. Reagan's fault. Trickle down economics. Reagan's fault. Like all this fucking shit.
Wait, here's one for you. Here's something to think about. When they asked about pulling things away during World War II.
Pulling what things away?
Like, as in, like, taking away, like arts programs, like mathematics programs.
They weren't thinking any of that shit during World War II.
Wait, give me a second.
All right, sorry.
During World War II, they were like, oh, what programs would we take away to save money? And Churchill, and mind you, I know Churchill's a piece of shit.
Churchill's British, and the British handle things a little differently.
But Churchill's a piece of shit. What he said was, he was like, if we take this away, what are we fighting for?
That's a good, I like that.
Yeah. Dude.
What are we fighting for? So now you look at all these British actors who take over American roles, you take this whole entire thing, and then you look at the United States, right? And
we've cut the arts and humanities. We've cut all the arts and humanities. We've taken music, theater out of school. Science. Dude, no. Science is next. Science. They're working on science now.
All those things. You look at all those things. You look at all those things. You think of that. The one quote. What are we fucking fighting for? But you get rid of things, right? So let's take. Look. I'm not as old as you guys are, but you understand this thing. Do you remember community centers?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember all the things the community centers did?
Yeah.
Reasons why 14-year-olds have things to do and not go get pregnant. Or go rape, murder, pillage, and do whatever the fuck they do.
I mean,
but then you start getting rid of those fucking things.
I came up in the 90s when teen pregnancy was the thing, and part of it was
Reagan got rid of community centers, and then fucking you look at the sky rate of everything that happened after that. And let's not forget about crack.
Here's the thing.
You got to think about if you love Ronald Reagan, beat crack, and I swear to God, I can beat your fucking argument.
Look at that argument right there. Jamie, let me cut you off for a second. Yes. Here's one thing that we all need to understand: the president. Since Ronald Reagan, Jimmy Carter was the last president that we had.
Why?
Let me finish my sentence. He was the last president that we had that was an actual president who wasn't a figurehead or being propped up by, like, he was a part of the Democratic
Party.
Party.
The motherfucker 1 year.
They believed in him. He was a fucking peanut farmer, and all that dude wanted to do was to help people. He's 100 years old almost, and is still, even though he's not actively involved in politics, still has that whole thing. We have been the subject of 40 fucking years of bullshit, bullshit figurehead propped up people that
when Jimmy Carter said yes.
The
I would vote for him.
The corporations. What y'all need to understand. In the last week.
Wait, fuck that.
No. Stop. No, because this is important.
Stop.
This is important. In the last week, the Supreme Court of the United States of America has made it illegal to be homeless. They have made it okay for politicians to accept bribes and favors from people. They've also made it harder for companies to be regulated when they are violating the environment or EPA regulation. They've made it harder for, and all of this shit was started. That ball started rolling in the 80s. Actually, maybe during the Nixon. Well, Nixon is the reason why we have privatized healthcare. Before Nixon, the government took care of all the shit. Nixon was he signed the legislation that allowed private insurance industries
But Reagan
to become a thing, and then
Reagan made corporations a person.
no. During the Obama, like,
is that when? Oh, that's when. But he put the corporations into place.
Citizens United is what you are thinking of, Marcus.
But
Corporations are people,
yes.
and they can.
But that was started when Reagan made corporations.
Except people.
Middle point is trickle down economics.
Except people get taxed, and PACs and super PACs and corporations do not get taxed at the same level.
So Reagan started a corporation. Suck my dick.
So he also outsourced a shit ton of jobs, But here's the thing:
Clinton did the same thing. Let's not act like we're the same
thing, dude. NAFTA was a fucking another level of that shit. So again, blue or red, stop arguing about the color.
It should be classism.
Stop arguing about the color that your candidate represents, and argue about what fucking policies they actually believe in. And I want to say this because they've been talking about ever since the debate, people are like, Biden should step down. Biden should step down. And of all people, they were talking about, well, maybe we'll have Newsom be, before Biden decided he wasn't going to drop out, they were like, maybe we'll have Newsom take his place, governor of California, or Gretchen Whitmer, governor of Michigan, take his place.
Or Maryland.
Kamala, the VP, was mad that no one was looking at her to take her place.
She hasn't done shit.
She got during the 2020 primary. She got 2% of the vote in her own home state.
She literally hasn't done shit.
But the fact that
you're not bringing up one thing.
I'm gonna button it up. The fact, hubris. The fact that she knows this fact and thinks that, oh, well, just because I'm the VP, I should be the natural selection. No, dude. Pete Buttigieg shouldn't be the fucking secretary. He shouldn't be the Secretary of Transportation. He is a feckless, worthless fucking piece of shit in his job. Who gives a shit if he's gay? I don't give a fuck if he's gay. He sucks at his job. He was a feckless politician when he was running for president.
Who doesn't suck at their job?
All right.
Yeah, sorry.
We're going to go to a meme from a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
Also, wait, pause. Before we do that, Boo, I apologize. That was unfair.
What was unfair?
What I just said.
I don't remember.
My counter argument for what you just said.
What you said?
I don't remember.
You were like, he's bad at his job. I said, who's not bad at his job? That was actually unfair to you.
A lot of them are bad at their job.
They're all bad at their jobs.
They're all bad at their jobs.
They take the money. And run.
Because they take the money. They care about the money.
Again, I wanted to say, I'm sorry. That was unfair.
So
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Val, real fast.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
All right,
I'm
here
sorry.
we go.
I've forgotten now.
It'll come back after the video. It'll come back while you're watching the video.
Grumpy old men.
So what? Huh? What?
God, I used to love this movie.
Huh? So? What?
I saw this in the theater. That's
What?
how old I am.
What?
What?
This is me.
So, well, did you? What? You know.
All right.
Literally.
So yeah, that's basically if you didn't see the debate, that's basically it.
Yeah.
And like, so I remember catching shit from people because, like, again, it's really easy. The problem with this country is that we have been so conditioned to be like, okay, well, the lesser of evils. We've been conditioned to accept the lesser of evils.
I don't think it's that. I think it's adversarial. Like, think about it like this, right? Our entire time span, the last 16 years we've been having presidents. You were all pissed off because it's just our adversary. So instead of these motherfuckers red and blue working with each other, it's supposed to be adversarial. So you just have to pick the opposite side to make the other side fucking happy.
So my dad says this a lot. His father was, like I said, you guys know, great politician.
Thank you, Sarah.
But he says back in about the 80s and like early 90s is like Rip Torn or whatever the fuck his name
Rip
was.
Torn, yeah.
Yeah. And his counterpart on the Republican side. Or was it the Democrat side?
Wait, I don't know.
So point being, Democrats and Republicans, they would argue all day on the Hill and then go fucking get a steak from
Oh, yeah, dude.
Today they're not doing that. That's the biggest difference.
Biden
no.
Biden
You know
and
what?
Biden was good. They would talk about
You
all
know
the
what?
time. What's the dude from Arizona? Died most recently. You know what I'm talking
John
about?
McCain.
John McCain.
They were best friends.
They would talk about how Biden and him was best friends. They
Dude,
would
yeah,
argue
so
all day long and then go
that's
get
the
lunch.
thing. But Marcus, you know what? That shit does still happen. Dude,
We just don't see it.
as
We don't see it.
recently as
How was
a
it? We
year,
didn't know about it until 10 years ago.
No, as recently as a year ago, dude, they got video on. Like, here's the thing: people hate on C-SPAN because C-SPAN's like boring as fuck, but it's literally them. It is them live streaming every single waking moment of them in the halls of Congress, and you will watch these motherfuckers argue with each other and shit during the session, and when it's done, they will all fucking be shaking hands and fucking figuring out where they're gonna eat fucking steak and smoke cigars, blue and red. Except for the fringe people.
Like the,
Wait,
Except for the fringe motherfuckers.
Real shit.
Like
Big shout out to C-SPAN. Big shout out to C-SPAN because C-SPAN has done two
Did we not
things.
talk about
Two
the
things.
wrestlers or-
C-SPAN has shown.
Just like the wrestlers.
C-SPAN has shown congressmen and fucking senators doing two things that make me laugh my
Congress-
ass off. They have
Congress
shown a
is-
senator with a Wonderland pen, and they have shown a congressman with a Looking Glass pen.
Congress
And
is
it always makes me
WWE, except it's ruining all of our lives.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. What happens when a third party? Because no third party's been able to survive.
A third party.
So what's going to happen is the Democrats or Republicans are going to have to lose every election and let it happen so the third party gets prompted up.
Marcus, here is my theory on the only way that a third party could ever really grow and take root in this country is it would take people seceding. It would take people seceding from both parties.
over there.
It would take people seceding from both parties.
I give it to the kids for being pissed off, but you have to know when you.
Well, there's a saying.
The entire thing about being a United States citizen is you grow up early enough to be like, all right, at one point be like, yo, I'll be an independent. You get old enough to realize that you are fucked and realize you have two places to go.
No, I'm independent, so yeah.
I mean,
I'm like ready to leave this country.
until the majority, or until people can sit there and pull a Brewster's Billions. None of the above.
none of
the above.
Wait,
If someone goes,
James-
none of the above for Brewster's Billions.
Wait,
and
so-
for all you children out there listening to this podcast, watch Brewster's Billions. I lost a lot of money just being none of the above.
So here's the thing.
Election. Sorry.
While we on paper are in a democracy, we are
in
more
a democratic
We're not.
republic.
No, we're a democratic
republic.
We're a democratic oligarchy.
Okay, that works.
Corporations and billionaires have so much sway over our politicians. They run shit. It is not about blue or red. It's about green. Here's the thing.
It's about cotton.
Jamal Bowman, progressive Democrat from New York.
What's cash made out of? It's cotton.
Bro, let me tell you the story because I'm literally trying to tell you
Hurry
what
up, video time.
how shit.
I'm sorry.
Jamal Bowman, part of the squad, AOC, all these left, Bernie, all the left, like the most left part of the Democratic Party. The Republicans, the establishment Democratic Party allowed Republican donors to donate money to people to primary. Jamal Bowman's getting primaried. Lori Bush, sorry.
Bobert.
Corey Bush? No.
Booker.
Cory Bush lost.
No. Stop.
You're not talking about Jersey.
No.
I don't know.
Anyways, a bunch of the squad, they are all being primaried, and the people that are running against them are all people that are being funded by Republican fucking backers. So the establishment Democratic Party is allowing Republicans to put money into these campaigns of people to unseat these progressive Democrats.
Why is that?
So that they can maintain the balance between the establishment moderate Democrats and the moderate Republicans. Like, they hate the fringe.
This isn't new. What did Nixon do with Christians? What did Nixon do with
It
Christians?
doesn't mean they're Christians, but it's not about blue versus red. It's about green. It's about green. And also because of what's going on in Israel, AIPAC, dude, AIPAC is paying so much money to both parties, to candidates in both parties, to not, dude, they just released, they're not allowed to talk about the death toll in Gaza. Like, they just passed some shit.
Yeah.
They can't talk about how many actual Palestinians have died. It is all
they were doing fixing the housing crisis in Alabama, and they were telling them like, "Oh,
the military industrial complex
and Israel companies."
Right.
And be like, if you said no to supporting Israel companies,
all right, look,
sorry,
but
we're gonna scream at each other and be on the same side.
No. We are all on the same side. And again, I'm not a. I understand if you don't want to vote, but what I will say is that as much as 4 more years of Biden would not be my cup of tea, we all can pretty much agree that 4 more years of Trump will be 10 times worse.
Yes,
that's why Mark
100%.
Cuban is saying,
and I am Mr. like, we need a third party, but I'm also Mr. like,
keep him out.
Like,
real time, dude.
Fuck that. I am a human being who gives a fuck about red or blue. My entire thing is like, yo, best of both evils.
But
welcome to being fucked. Who are you gonna vote for? Do you want the best? Do you want the worst of what's gonna happen to you? Or are you gonna be like, all right, cool. I don't like this guy, so I'm gonna vote for the other guy that you hate more.
Can we all agree that both parties after this election, regardless of how it goes down, well, if Trump wins, we're fucked. But if Biden wins,
he's gonna win.
Project 2025.
Dude, Project 20. Yo, if you guys don't know what Project 2025 is, look that shit up.
Needs to look it
Share
up.
it with your friends and families.
If you want it, I have it downloaded.
Share it with your. Dude, you know what? Put a link. Can you attach a link to this show?
Yes.
So that if anyone interested, but like, yeah, dude, shit is about. You thought
shit was bad now.
The reason why I'm so pissed at Obama and so pissed at Biden is because they both had the presidential power to do all that crazy executive order shit that Trump did in his fucking
But this is why Democrats are losers, because they do not just do what the fuck they need to do.
Google the word feckless. And that is what the Democrat Party is.
So this is
also
right now.
How about this? Oh, you Republicans getting pissed off. Oh, you can't vote. You're on your way out. We could took fuck that.
Obama fucked that
RGB,
up.
whatever the fuck her goddamn name is, bitch. You could have camped out years ago, but you decided you want to stay. Then you want to die doing what?
Yes.
All right, Val, good.
You could have picked how many other fucking people to be on this fucking thing that is like, yo, you're here for life, for your entire fucking life, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking stay.
Supreme Court?
You're gonna say Supreme Court. You're gonna do all those fucking things. Ain't no fuck Supreme Court. We're fucked that way.
I blame
we
her
are
for
fucked this way.
Roe versus Wade.
But she's one of the people to fucking blame. You're gonna do this entire fucking thing.
Who is?
Sit around and then sit around and not make a fucking decision. Because hey, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. You're gonna do this entire fucking thing. And mind you, we're gonna do Obama, we're gonna do all those things. It's like, yo, you could have fucking made a decision. But Republicans got pissed and you said no.
Yes. Val.
All right, so I'm done. I got pissed.
We're on the same page.
I have more of a point. I have more of a point, but fucking go.
So I feel like we're all on the same page. Yes. All four of us.
I said that earlier.
All four of us are on the same page, right?
Well, I have to move forward.
There's more.
Are y'all cheersing?
I mean, I drank mine already. You.
All right, Val, tell your point.
I feel like.
Don't forget what you said.
Yes.
I'll bring you back, but I need to move forward.
Go.
And I want to end the show on a happier note.
Okay,
but go on. No, go ahead. Please.
Hold. So I feel like I mean, I know that what you were saying about Biden, but like, we need somebody else.
We need young people. People born in our generation.
What young people? I need
we get a Gen X president?
No, fuck that. We need people who weren't around during fucking segregation.
Bruh, like, if you had a
people who weren't teenagers when it was like, oh, 1967. I'm mad about this black kid who made it whistled, apparently.
You're right.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm
You're
sorry.
right.
My Howard's kicking in.
You're
My
right.
Howard's kicking
You're
in.
right.
I know
You're
I'm
right.
yelling. I'm sorry.
You're right.
You're right.
Somebody
You're
who's
right.
60 years old, I'm okay with it.
I'm not okay with 60.
I am.
I'm not okay with 60. I'm not okay
Compared
with
with
60 at
what
all.
we have now.
Were you born when there was?
I'm not okay with 60.
Were you born before black and white TV?
I just can't. I don't.
All right.
Like I said, for the first time, I've responded to these texts, and I've told them, please, just find somebody else, please.
Who would be your ideal candidate?
I don't know. Somebody else.
And that's part of the problem.
Anybody else.
That's part of the problem.
The problem is that if they even had somebody on the Republican Party who was not Trump, I'd vote for them versus Trump. I mean, versus Biden.
All right.
So here, let's.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me play a video. We can come back.
hear me?
Yes. Yeah, and I have a question for you after.
I'm going to play 2 videos.
If they had put somebody else
I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
in place,
You do that.
other than Trump, I'd vote Republican, and I am 100%.
Whoa.
I'm 100% a Democrat.
I'm on your time. But
Here's the thing. You should vote principles.
It depends on the fucking Republican.
Principles
'Cause
over
here's the thing,
party.
you
I'd vote for
cannot-
Nikki Haley.
You can't. No,
party,
it's
right?
not. No, here's the thing.
If they had, what's his name?
There's that 2-party fuck up right
What's
there,
his
right?
name?
So you can have
From
all the
Maryland?
things, and we are all Democrat and we are all Republican, and that's the biggest fuck up right there. We have a 2-party system that stops us from being like, all right, cool, I like this, but I don't like that. So we have
Welcome
to
to
pick.
Boo 2019,
There are
you
so many
fuckers.
people who are
Welcome to Boo 2019, you fuckers. I've been yelling this shit at you motherfuckers for
No,
fucking
but here's the thing:
years,
is that
dude.
like Boo, you're very progressive, right?
I'm not progressive. I'm not
He
more
was
progressive.
saying the same.
You
Val-
are far more progressive than I am.
Val, I am so progressive that all I want is for politicians to be able to run for office without taking money from corporations or super PACs or any of that type of shit.
That's not-
I'm so progressive that all I want is for anyone who is poor, if they have a medical emergency, to be able to go to the hospital without going
be fucking
bankrupt.
okay.
I am so progressive that all I want is for everyone to have a decent fucking living wage.
Look, here's the thing.
And none of that
You're
shit.
missing something. You're missing something. Every year they always say in these debates, they're always like, oh, what's the biggest thing against the United States? Like, what's going to be the biggest fuck up we have? And no one ever says education.
Oh, dude.
Education. The fact that your zip code stops the money that comes into your fucking school. Right there. And that's your start. That's your fucking start. That's
so
your fucking
progressive
start.
that I believe that
your school
gerrymandering
system is going to be screwed over because you were living a zip code.
I'm so
because
progressive.
you cannot have things.
Guess
that
what, Jamie?
That
Guess what,
whole
Jamie?
entire American dream shit.
Jamie, guess what?
Them two, your fucking wife, your fucking husband, and your goddamn 3-point fucking kids, and your fucking white picket fence. All that shit is fucked because that is a dream that you were sold to being fucked. You were being fucked immediately. And the second you were being fucked because you came here thinking that everything was going to be fucking okay. Because all you did was you did the right fucking thing. But you come to find out, oh, no, you go to school for 8 hours a goddamn day for fucking 12 goddamn years. You wonder why you go to school for 12 years? Because somebody set it up for you to realize, oh, you got to work fucking months.
Newsflash, Jamie is a leftist.
Who?
Newsflash, James Roderick, welcome to the left, brother. We're happy to have you. I would call you comrade, but that will get me flagged.
So,
and
what's the first-
No, here's the thing right there. Oh, never mind. You know what?
What's the first thing Trump's getting rid of?
Education?
The Board of Education.
The FBI.
No, the Board of Education.
The Board of Education. No, that's Project 2025.
No, it's Trump too.
No. But he's
No,
using
here's
their,
the thing. Here's the thing. I'll give him a piece of that shit too.
He's using their
because
talking
fuck
points.
that goddamn
All right,
shit.
all right. All right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to get mad.
Yes. Put on a video. Go smoke a cigarette.
Most expensive cars or most weird cars in DC?
Something new and fun has just launched in the DMV, just on time for the warm weather. Now you can drive exotic jet cars in the DMV.
Dude, did you? I wish you. I wish you'd.
All right.
Seen this video.
What are we
I
watching?
will say it's gone. I
There's
will say
nothing.
it was nice to see Jamie
He started it, but
be the most angry I've ever seen him during a show, and it's good to see it's about politics.
he's the opposite
My
of.
cousin is so into fucking pickleball.
All right.
He's
I'm gonna
only
play this
like
video again.
Apparently, Lord in prison.
He's
or,
only
no,
4 years older than me, and
I'm
it
playing
makes
this
him mad.
video again.
Play this video.
A luxury recreational watercraft that looks, feels, and drives like a sports car. Some of the jet cars are 2-seaters and some are 4-seaters. And you use a steering wheel to control your direction, with the gas pedal underneath. District Exotic Jet Cars just launched with 6 jet cars, all named after Greek goddesses, and they cost $350 an hour to rent and are available on Tuesdays through Sundays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They launch out of Hampton Landing Marina in Woodbridge, Virginia. Are you going to ride in an exotic jet car this summer?
Tuesday
I
through
don't
Sunday.
want to talk about them because they're my
Right,
what?
they're her friends. All right, so I don't know what this video is, but we're gonna play it. She does
They're
not.
my friends.
You don't want to talk shit about them, or you don't want to
Yes.
talk? Why would you talk shit about them if they're your friends?
Over on the fucking.
All right, here we go. Next video.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine.
He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've had friends before, and I can tell you that he's one who will never leave you flat.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
I have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend.
I'm sorry, I can't watch something.
Bruh, like.
I can't watch.
Oh, can we
What
talk
is
about
that?
how they were going to do the Anacostia River swim and then they canceled it because
Three times they've canceled
they canceled it because the water. Like, bitch,
Hold on.
they're trying to do the same thing in Baltimore where they're trying to get motherfuckers to swim in the harbor.
So I have a new idea for a T-shirt, and it's this, and it answers this question. But why?
What?
But why?
But why?
Because the population is too.
But why?
Because there's too many people on the planet, and we
But
gotta
why?
start. Dude, they probably got motherfuckers in Flint, Michigan, being like, you know, it's okay to swim in the water and drink
Not
it.
now.
It's okay to drink it. Anyways, we got like 10 minutes left in the show. We ran way longer talking about the
politics
thing, but you know, we do
It
that
was
sometimes.
good to see Jamie come alive for something.
He'll be back.
Bruh.
All right, here we go.
Play another video.
Watch this, watch this. He finna shoot it. Basketball. Look at, bow. Look at, bow. Yo, can't tell me buddy took the ball all the way from the one end and went all the way down to the other end.
So one thing they've been doing in Asia.
Sassy, all the way down. And he got the bucket. Oh, here you go. Bow. Bow. And he with the free throws with it. You can't tell him nothing. Shooting arrows at you. Come here. Bow.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
This guy, he's amazing.
So one good thing that China does do, like with the abandoned buildings, or not abandoned buildings, but buildings that have like nothing on top, they put basketball courts and soccer courts out there up top.
Do you know that they just came up with a cure for one of the cancers that's out there, and America is not allowing any scientists. America's not allowing any American scientists to work with anyone in China.
This is a deep path we can go
because
down.
the cancer that they cured, there's a pharmaceutical company here that is charging an insane amount of money.
So Boo put this post out
Because
the
the
other
cure,
day.
yeah.
Boo
thank
put
you.
this post out today.
Okay, let's watch it.
If no, it was a post. It was like if we
Oh, I got it.
I'm
for
calmer
you.
now.
I'll quote it.
He'll quote.
calmer now.
It's something about, I mean, and he's exactly right with his quote. Like, if you fucking heal all the sick people, pharmaceutical companies are gone. If you fix all the cars and they're perfect, all the car companies are gone.
Yes.
Well, there's $6 billion.
Yeah, if you cure disease, if you cure disease, the pharmaceutical companies go out of business. If you pay off your mortgage, the banks go out of business.
Chris Rock said it best, right?
If
He was
you-
like, "Oh, it's cool to get you to the fucking next stop, but it's not okay to get you to your destination." I'm sorry. I'm pissy right now. I'm angry. My Howard's.
You're not
kicking in.
pissy.
I'm full of rage right.
You are Jaime Alejandro right now. You are
I'm
muy
not drunk yet.
You
That's
are
the problem.
muy caliente.
I'm just.
You are. But like the
Muy, God damn it.
the quote is I'm paraphrasing at this point now, but like. If the pharmaceutical companies cure you, they go out of business. If the banks help you pay off your fucking mortgage, they go out of business. If Tom kills Jerry, the cartoon is over. And the point is to realize that, yeah, there's no money in the actual solution. The money is in the process of trying to fucking fix
How do
the
you
situation.
keep Ohio from being bankrupt?
A nuke?
You keep fucking making tanks.
Oh,
That's
dude,
what we make
yeah.
tanks.
Oh, dude.
So how about this? We got a whole new war, right? We keep supplying tanks, right? Guess what keeps Ohio out of being fucking bankrupt? Making fucking tanks.
What pisses
Keeping
me...
all those things, those silly ass things, those intertwined moments where you had to put a whole lot of people together and be like, oh, this is how we keep
Marcus?
economics together.
Oh, shit. All right. When Marcus comes... All right, so look. We're going to wrap this shit up. Thank you to everybody who's been watching, especially Brian and Sarah.
Brian and Sarah, I miss you too, by the way.
Yeah, we do.
Hand in chest tattoo.
We do. I don't want to be all doom and gloom about shit, but I'm also a realist, and it's important for us to be realists. We have so much information and access to information at our disposal that, like, anyone who what's the cognitive dissonance? If you don't know what that is, look it up. But anyone who can sit here and watch all the bullshit that's going on and be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's great. Like, no, dude, shit's fucked up. All the shit that was happening at the border when Trump was president, that everybody was all pissed off about.
All the shit that was happening at the border when Obama was president.
That shit was happening before Trump. That shit's still happening after Trump. And Biden is actually trying to do, like, he's trying to fix it, even though he came up with legislation that was bipartisan and the Republicans pissed all over it. So now he's overcompensating to try to appease them and Republican voters that are sick of Trump.
Ow.
We are living in some really weird, fucked up times. And again, yeah, I don't necessarily want Alfred to be running the Batcave, but I definitely don't want the Joker to be running the Batcave.
You know what? Here's the thing about that statement, though, right? And no one really pays attention to it. Who has a no-kill policy? Batman. You know who does not have a no-kill policy? Alfred Pennyworth.
No, because Alfred was MI6, bro. He fucking like
Alfred's the goon of all fucking
Alfred's
goons.
MI6. He's yeah.
Right, we got 6
And I will
videos.
still take them up. Never mind.
Before we do that, real quick, thank you to everybody for sticking with us. And yeah, we did definitely go off on a tangent, but you know, we're all about the laughs and the seriousness. To take this opportunity one more time to like and share on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and our YouTube channel. We are the District of Misfits Show. On Twitch, we are District of Misfits, all one word, no spaces, all caps. If you are interested in being a guest on this show, reach out to us at District Dogface Studio. Info at districtdogfacestudio.com or districtdogfacestudio@gmail.com. And on a personal note, if you see this in time, my band Supreme Commander is playing at the Black Cat Friday, July 5th. We are doing, we're playing the DC Does Discord record release show. If you are not familiar with DC music history, Discord Records brought you Minor Threat, Fugazi, and a shit ton of other bands that DC punk and post-punk and alternative are the foundation of in the 80s and 90s. Really, really proud and honored to have been a part of this compilation. With it's a double LP. So if you come to the show, they're selling them there. It's a double LP. A lot of the bands that are playing are current bands, so you get a taste of who is doing the do and holding up the pillars of our beloved punk rock musical history in this town. A lot of people sleep on DC, but don't realize that, like, if it wasn't for Bad Brains and Minor Threat, you would not have Sublime or so many other bands that were around in the 90s or 80s, 90s, currently.
Big shout out to greatness.
What have you.
Yes.
So, yeah.
All right, here we go. I don't
What are
know
we
what video I'm
watching?
playing. I don't know.
It's Video Shuffle. It's going to be great.
For $1.5 million to do a line of coke, what you doing?
I'm playing that again.
You're offered $1.5 million to do a line of coke. What you doing?
No, I want to dance with somebody.
Wait. Let's be real here.
You're offered $1.5 million to do a line of coke. What you doing?
Yes.
All right,
I
so
feel like three times is a bit much.
Here's the thing about this.
We'll let
video,
Jamie
right?
talk while Marcus cues up this next video.
The thing about that video is like it's like when Congress was like, oh, you can have up to 6 ounces.
Who
walking
said
around.
6
Or like,
ounces?
wait,
Congress,
wait.
weed is not
Wait.
legally.
When they decriminalized, it was like, oh, you can have this much. It was
No.
like, you don't know how much that is.
DC 2 ounces. Congress has not legalized
Bless
cannabis.
you.
Congress.
Bless you.
Disclaimer: Congress has not legalized cannabis. Biden is throwing it out there because he wants the TikTok and millennial votes because they hate his policy on Gaza and how he's been handling shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Can we go to another video?
When the decriminalization happened, it was like, y'all don't know how much weed y'all just said.
2 ounces.
And that's the thing. Like 2 ounces, y'all don't know how much weed that is. One
Yeah. This is my second time exclusive here at Goddard Park at the Cool Cat Karaoke. Missy's funky white sister is in the park! Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing now, flip it and reverse it. He's chirping me with his wind yip. He's chirping me with his wind yip. If you got a big let me search you. Find out how hard I gotta work you. He's chirping me with his wind yip. He's chirping me with his wind yip. I like to get to know you so I can show you. Put the pussy on you like I told you. Give me all your numbers so I can phone you. Your girl acts stinks, then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. Call before you come and need you sing a choke ya. You do or you don't, or you will or won't ya. Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my tips, don't ya? See my ass and my lips, don't ya? I lost a few pounds in my whips for ya. This kind of beat that go rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. You sex me, so what I say, blah, blah, blah. Work it, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Pull my thing now, flip it and reverse it. He's chirping me with his wind yip. He's chirping me with his wind yip. If you got a big...
I'm gonna let you know right now. I can guarantee that's the type of white woman who knows every word to every 3 6 song. When I say she be like slob on my knob,
No,
my
she
corn
knows
on
too
my
loud
tongue.
too.
Check in with me.
I bet you she went to the
Play
U.
in the bed.
If she didn't go to the U, she lived adjacent to
How
it.
about this? I bet you she been Christmas Eve at Looking Glass. That seemed like that type white woman right there, boy. Like, there's never too soon. I've been doing this shit for 10 years. I'm just saying. That trifling bitch.
Play another video.
Oh man, Marcus is just literally, it's just video shuffle. Oh, look
Y'all told me to just. Oh my god.
I think these are funny, but they do kind of make me uncomfortable because when I got my eye worked on, apparently I was like,
Are you watching it? Like you're not watching it.
I am watching it. I can multitask. I'm an only child.
Sup.
Oh no! Oh, buddy.
I have a story. This is me. I told y'all about when my eye surgery.
Hey, yo, my nurse, my paramedic hella cute, yo. She hella cute, yo. She hella cute.
Punch that motherfucker.
There's a big possibility that I'm high right now, but I'm pretty sure Jesus is in the corner of my room.
The reason why I felt the need to interrupt this video is because when I had my eye surgery, apparently they put me in this gurney on my side, and I was so uncomfortable because I'm used to sleeping on this side when I sleep that I started like shuffling around or whatever. And somebody, bro, I'm literally about to give you the punchline.
Yes.
They were, when I woke up, they were like, yo, we put you in this gurney, and you started going, big guy in a little gurney, a la Chris Farley. And then one of the nurses came up to me and made a joke about living in a van down by the river. If you've seen that SNL skit where Chris Farley's like, and I was like, I'm like, oh, these videos are kind of sad because like these people don't know they're being. I was so mad that Megan was there. I was so mad that she didn't get me doing big guy and a little girl just for that. And apparently, I was very hilarious.
Let's be 110 here. Could you imagine me?
No, I can't imagine doing anything ever.
In any of this situation
ever
right
again,
here.
especially.
Can you imagine me getting put under and like people find out what I would say next? Matter of fact, how about this? Let's get weird. Let's get weird. Boo, be the doctor waking me up.
No, well, it's me with a fucking 10-foot pole just poking you.
I'm just saying. Just imagine me just
Sir?
Just fucked up.
I don't think doctors actually wake patients up. I think they just let them do it on their own.
Yep.
And if you don't, then they ask your parents if they want you to
Let's
pull
go.
the
Let's
plug.
go. Just start.
Sir.
I like your titties.
Oh. That tracks.
Do we have another video? Or
Yeah, 2 more videos.
There's that
Two more videos, and then we're going to wrap this Bama up. Thank you all for watching. We love you. We just kind of...
Also, look at Marcus.
We just threw this together. So
Can you talk about how Marcus in this picture looks like the worst real estate agent of all time?
Or the dude that's going to sell you the Beetlejuice house.
Yeah.
He's going to try. Or the Amityville horror house, depending.
What happened?
I'm waiting for him to split out.
There he is.
Today, me and my dad are about to meet my sister's boyfriend.
Out there.
Are you kidding me?
Come back with us.
What?
Steve.
Nice to meet you.
It's a father and brother roasting their daughter, the daughter's sister's new boyfriend.
Daughter's sister or daughter's boyfriend?
Daughter's sister.
It's a dad roasting his daughter's fucking boyfriend. Jesus tits, y'all.
Oh, there he is.
Today, me and my dad are about to meet my sister's boyfriend. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Hold, please. No, keep fucking going.
He might not come back with us.
This is Trey.
Steve.
Nice to meet you, Troy.
It's Trey.
That's what I said.
Hey, it's a lot drier on this side. You won't get wet. How you like me now? 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 Remember the time.
What's this?
Hey, Troy, that's a beautiful sunset, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
All right, Troy. Well, I hope we see you again sometime soon, man.
What's happening?
Oh, he was like, yeah, this relationship is over.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Hey, take it easy, Troy. My name is Trey. That's my favorite part of that video.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I shared it. My name is Trey. Well, we hope you'll be joining us again. I want to be
The problem
happening.
with these videos are always like the dude who's Trey or Troy or whatever. You're not doing it the right way. You gotta make it weird.
But like, you're
Dude.
not gonna ever come back and you suck.
It's
here's
a
my thing,
floor, it's a
'cause you have-
Floribama.
You have to eventually realize that they're fucking with you.
Would you,
It's like, so my buddy of mine
his
was
best
like,
his best response would have been to just play it cool, right?
Right?
no, fuck that shit. I'd have gone for the high score.
Are we?
What's the high
Like,
score?
Are we
the second
watching
she
one
was
more
like,
video?
Hey, Dad. I'm like, yeah, baby.
We're done.
And then looked him in the eye and be like, yeah, I'm her daddy.
I don't understand what you're talking
Like, no, what I'm saying is like,
She wasn't calling him
if
that.
he didn't realize that he was getting fucked with earlier, that's where he fucked up at. Because I'm going for the high score. It's like, okay, cool. We gonna play this game. I'm gonna make life.
The whole point is he didn't get it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's so funny.
We're done.
No, that's what makes it funny.
Nigga,
But
we
for me,
know what you would do, motherfucker. We know what
Okay,
you would
wait.
as long as
do.
your hoes know.
Yo, we done.
All right. Wait, no, we got one uno mas. Hold, please.
One more.
I hope it's in Tagalog.
So no.
I don't know who plays in Tagalog.
That's bullshit, Val. And if that's true,
Isa pa, like that's a
worst Filipina
that's
ever.
One more.
Worst
Isa pa,
Filipina ever.
Isa pa, that's one more.
Enjoy Your Crown is the worst Filipina ever.
Yep.
Worst Tita ever.
No.
No, you can't be the worst Tita
Nope.
ever. You're so amazing and awesome, and we love you to bits and pieces.
You,
Captain of my dreams.
you're cool.
You're cool.
You, I'm out. Grab his dick and twist it!
We're totally insane.
They pushed me out and paced me.